mean? Like, you got a lot of young, upcoming Latin players, and obviously, Dominican background. I want to make sure that we have a segment where we're bigging up these guys. So
Yeah.
I'm still working on it
Facts.
because I want to know how we want to do it, but
It makes sense. I think we make a pool. We make a pool of names, pool of players, and we monitor them like week to week. And we see, okay, yo, this week, Luis Robert balled. We got to highlight him. Okay, the next week, Tatis balled. If somebody gets called up, that there's been chatter about a top prospect, shit, highlight them before they even play. Like, hey, be on the lookout for this prospect on the Tigers.
Talking about that, actually, Sixto Sanchez was called up from the Marlins, like top prospect, pitching prospect.
Nice. They're about to start calling all these boys up. Why not?
Keeping it 100, episode 100. Keeping it 100. Hey, all right, hold on. On Twitch.
Off that brutal, B.
Yeah, I'm full black African Americano, but they think I'm Dominican once in a while. Depending on how I'm bopping that day. I've had that question a few times. Like, yo, you Dominican? Like, nah, I'm just regular African American Negro.
I'm as Dominican as Jesus.
Jesus is
basically.
But he be with Miro. So
exactly, that's why I say that.
He got some Dominican tendencies from Miro.
Exactly.
Super facts, man.
Freaking Jesus has titis and shit. He's like, yo, yeah, I got a titi, and she's like, I'm like, what the hell?
I gotta hit him, bro. But like, I want to hit him when we're in the Bronx or something, and I'm like, yo, pull up at the office, because before this season, when we first got the office, I reached out to him, and I was like, yo, we got to do some Yankee shit this year, bro. I'm in the Bronx, and he asked, like, where at? I'm like, around the street from around the corner from Yankee Stadium on Grand Concourse. He's like, all right. He's solid like that, but I like in this weird coronavirus shit now, like him and Deezus are still doing the pod and they're still touring, but they're doing like virtual tours. They're getting money for that shit though. Like both of them, like I'm proud as fuck of both of them.
Bro, this is
I worked with
world,
them in 2015, 2016, and MTV dumb as fuck. They could have just ran with Deezus and Miro's brand, but like they say, the brand is strong, Pinstripe Strong. Like it takes time, yo. It takes time, and they did it. They did it quick too.
Yeah.
Right. Like 2013, I heard of Deezus and Miro on YouTube.
Base Skip just subbed on. Thank you so much for the sub.
Becoming undeniable.
Are we live? Are we on the air?
Yeah, we live.
All right, I'm looking at Twitch.
All right, let me turn off this AC. Hold on.
Yo, you gotta get that fan, B. Yo, do you hear my AC? My shit's like low.
Lit. We have to turn off that AC.
Yeah. In the chat, yo. When y'all see Deezus and Miro, tell them Keith from floor 26 at MTV said, "What up? They were comedy. They used to just chill. They used to be
what up, y'all?
They used to be in the corner. They had a great view. They gave them good seats. They used to just be like in the MTV offices for any content on the fly and to be in meetings and like writers groups and stuff. But they didn't. They were really just with Charlemagne
on the McFly.
On the McFly.
I apologize.
On the fly.
Real BX shit. BX Academy.
All right, let's go. Y'all ready about this? Y'all ready for this?
I need 15 more minutes.
All right. Okay.
Nah. Let's do it. I mean, let's get started.
Yeah, I'm starting the podcast, so you can be like quiet. All right, cool. All right, let's do this show. What are we doing here? Where's my chats? I got the chats up here. We got some voicemails. We have I got some giveaways and some shirts that I'm gonna do here on the live.
We figured out how we doing it. Oh, you put up the.
I got a way to do it. I'll do it through. It can only be done on Twitch though. So if you're on YouTube, you're gonna have to hop on Twitch so that you could be in that contest right there. It's just that Nightbot doesn't.
High key, everybody should be on Twitch, B.
High key.
See, I knew it. They said I was frozen.
Yeah, they said you're frozen.
That's a pig. That's a pig.
It's a pig. Heraclio. My man said, yo, Chris frozen. Unless that's a picture. That's going to be the running joke for the pod.
That's going to be. I purposely chose one with a mic.
Noti Squad in here early. As always. Noti Squad always here. All right, good. We're setting this up. Got this done.
Noti Squad. Yo, Jay-Z and Pharrell dropping a new track later tonight.
Who said that? I haven't heard shit of that.
Pharrell himself.
All right, I tweeted the link for YouTube. I'm in the YouTube chat now. Let me see what's up, though. All right.
Wow, that sounds crisp. Sounds crisp, Keith.
Yeah,
Good.
Yes,
all right.
Yeah, it sounds really good.
All right, let's start this.
I'm
Okay. Damn, what was I gonna say? What the fuck was that? Oh, episode 100, we keeping it 100. Episode 100, we keeping it 100. 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 Episode 100, we keeping it 100. Hey, let's go. Yankee podcast. Pinstripe Strong podcast here. Even though the Yankees got swept, we got a lot to talk about. We got voicemails, we got giveaways, we got all that stuff. It's a celebration, bitches. Pinstripe Strong.
Let's do it. How sweep it is.
Oh,
chill.
Shit. What the hell?
Voicemail.
Welcome to the Pinstripe Strong podcast.
Somebody hit
It is your boy,
right
Joe's McFly.
That's Boone calling.
Yo.
Boone said, yo, do not keep it 100.
It's crazy out here. That was just notification. Make sure everybody's okay. I drank a whole freaking cup of coffee right before this shit. So you already know my energy's on 100. Hey. On 100.
Energy on 100. I like that.
Facts.
How
all right,
you guys
so
doing, man? How's everybody doing?
No. First of all, that doesn't matter. How Keith and I are doing doesn't matter. Chris is back.
Thank you. Welcome back. Welcome back.
Chris is back. Let's go.
Man, long time.
Tell me about it, Chris. What you been up to, bro? I mean, we speak to you still in the chat, but everybody doesn't know where you been at, B. Let us know. We know you've been recovering, but
on some real shit. Besides a voicemail episode, we need a Chris update episode, B. Because man, this shit has been crazy, B. Like similar with what happened with the previous surgery. Learning how to walk with no pain. It's fucking crazy. But recently, I let the cane go. I'm walking on my own accord. Actually, but there was a lot of pain. But the thing is that I could walk normally, but then it stiffens up. So every time I go to therapy, I had to get I get it stretched out. And when you go get a massage when you're at a spa and they take those knots out.
Yep.
That's how it feels, but on my fucking hip. And that
every
shit
time it feels like that.
Yeah, man, it's painful, fucking painful. But slowly but surely, I couldn't miss episode 100. You know what I mean? Right now I'm laid up. That's why you see a picture of me. But
is that a picture of you or you froze?
Nah, that's that's a picture of Chris. I purposely used that pic with the mic so I could confuse everybody. My bad, yo, but I like to joke around. But I
should have put a freaking black and white picture of you, like, and put right under it, photo on file type shit. Like.
Photo. I actually, with the everything that's going on, I actually changed my diet. I lost 26 pounds.
Hey.
So you know what I mean. I was telling Keith, yo, we got to do something with the workouts, man. So I'm getting there. So slowly but surely.
Pinstripe Strong workouts. Hey,
man,
we can do that in the winter for sure. Get a regimen going.
SNS Fitness, yo, seriously not serious fitness. We're doing it.
Seriously not serious, but you better get serious if you better get serious with the seriously not serious fitness.
Yeah, I'll be the forefront of the seriously not serious part.
No. If I'm doing
Joe,
it, Chris is on.
Do 5 more. Do 5 more, Joe.
Do 5 more push-ups, Joe. I don't think I can, man. You haven't done one.
Right. Talking about push-ups, man, I've been able to do it because, you know, obviously the form has to be right, and but I've been able to do push-ups as well, man. So slowly but surely, man, we getting it.
That's what's up, man. It's freaking really nice.
How long
to have
has
you
it
back.
been? How many months has it been since the procedure?
Well, the surgery June 17th. So I think it was 2 days ago. We did 2 months.
Just past 2 months. That's not a long time.
No, it's not. That's why I'm still going through it. The recovery is 6 months. Yeah. So I'll be
nice.
I'll be back to, you know, quote unquote normal in November, December, but I'll be really good in June 2021. So that's when. But no more surgery.
We'll be back in the stadium.
Lit.
Oh yeah.
Well,
we in there.
Chris is actually recovering faster than some of these Yankees. And some good shit.
Keeping it 100.
Yo, facts.
Got 99 problems and Judge is one.
Yo, man. At least Judge. You know, we getting Judge back, and we'll get into the news and everything. But I said my piece. What's going on with y'all, man? How y'all doing?
I'm cool, man. Minus the 3 games sweep, I can't even think about it. I'm trying to just be happy that, hey, we're going into a weekend. This is episode 100. We had a little rough patch right here, but like we're in good shape. Like 61 game seasons. We lost a couple seasons, but we got a bunch of more seasons left. So overall, I'm good. Other than that, if you see, I'm in the McPherson brand studios. Just had to relocate on them. Had to pull up and make my own spot. Hopefully this gets done. That's what I'm working on. Just, you know, getting ready for the weather to change, the fall to come, and
my favorite time of year.
Yeah, hoodie season. I'm getting ready for
hoodie season.
Hoodies. I want that 60 game once. What is it? 61 game seasons hoodie?
Yeah, there's a 60. It's a 61 games. Wait, yeah, 61 game seasons hoodie. I gotta get that.
Yeah.
I want that Savages hoodie, man. I'm gonna re-up.
It's crazy. I think who was it? Was it I was talking to Christian before this, and I don't know why, because the season just started and shit. And he said, "Yeah, man, that's it. After, you know, next month, the season's done." I'm like, "What the fuck?" That shit didn't hit. That shit didn't hit until you said that.
Go look at the schedule, bro.
Right.
We don't play any more Sunday night baseball games. I think the rest of the games are on Yes Network.
Yes. Yep.
We're gonna see the Mets real quick twice here. We're gonna see the Braves for 2 games again. Like, I've been looking at the schedule. It's gonna go like that, which is why, like,
time flies.
Hey, we're gonna have a little break, but when we come back from this break, everybody in them pinstripes better be ready to go.
Time flies when you're with the McFlys.
I wonder I know with the injuries and everything like that. Obviously, some of them are coming back, like obviously Judge, but Paxton went down. Something's going on with Torres. I wonder if the Yankees are going to move for towards a trade or something. Maybe on the lower scale, but All depends on what comes out.
Yeah, I've seen the streets talking about them.
They ain't no streets talking. They're just silliness. It's just people just talking stuff just to get a reaction because they know that it'll get a reaction because it's so dumb. And somebody, and I was even talking to Gleyber's dad before this, and he's like, "Yeah, I don't understand what the hell." But people were putting Gleyber in a trade for and Andujar for Lindor. I'm like, bro, who
the fuck said that?
Who the fuck said that?
It was not me, sir.
Damn, I wish I had that sound bite ready.
You have it. You should have it. Set it up.
I had it, but yeah, who the fuck said that? Like who?
I'm tired of that. We were playing around last trade deadline last year with Gleyber Torres. That's the non-starter. You know how we had all these negotiations and they said, the Players Association, that's a non-starter for the owners. As soon as you answer the phone and you say Gleyber Torres, that's a non-starter.
Yeah, we talked about that. It's like, oh, this is Brian Cashman. Gleyber Torres is not available. How could I help you? That's basically how the conversation needs to go.
Gleyber.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk to Brian Cashman from the New York Yankees. Is this the right number?
Yeah.
You said Gleyber's not available?
Yeah, Gleyber's not available. How can I help you today? We're open for business.
On Twitter, they said for land. Never mind.
He just fucking hangs up because they're apparently still using home phones. Some of those
landlines.
Yo, just to remind people, last year Torres 38 home runs, 90 RBIs, obviously 48 walks.
Got to remind people because so short-sighted.
Scored 96 runs. I mean, come on.
Do y'all remember how we got Torres? Like, we're not trading him. We finessed that trade.
Yeah, we did finesse
Come on, man. Like, people be forgetting, man. I get it. He went through a rough patch, but he was coming out,
his name gets clicks. When you see his name and Francisco Lindor, and Gleyber has had a little bit of struggles in his first year full-time at shortstop. Let's remind everybody about that, too. And also, the young man is 23. What were you doing at age 23? Some of y'all haven't even reached 23. So we're talking about trading Gleyber. Let that man grow a little bit. Let him work his, let him work on his game, work on his swing, work his kinks out, and he'll be just fine. I guarantee you they're not trading Gleyber Torres.
Yes. So, guys, that's a really nice introduction to tell you guys that Pinstripe Strong podcast. We're seriously not serious about taking shit too serious. Or seriously serious. We're seriously serious about not taking shit too serious. I keep confusing myself because we're not serious about the saying. So, listen. Guys, this is episode 100. I can't believe we made it to 100 episodes. This is some good shit. I just thank you so much. Because the fact of the matter is, when Chris and I started this, last year, it was like Chris was like, I don't know. I mean, I guess we'll do it. I'm like, he was kind of shy about it at first. Yeah. And I was like, yo, let's try it out. I'm like, I want somebody to do it. And I wanted to do it with my friend because I know that we vibe good together. And then Keith came along and, we vibe well with him as well. And I was just like, shit, man. Like, I'm just happy that we started this and we got this far. And hopefully to many more episodes. So I'll definitely thank you guys. Like, before anything, I'll definitely thank you guys because, to be honest, without you guys, there is no podcast as well because you guys are definitely all part of this. I know Keith be grinding when he's doing the videos and stuff like that. Like, all of those videos that you guys see on Pinstripe Strong, Instagram and Twitter. That's him putting it up. Like, he clips it up. He puts up some of those things, those funny captions. The other day, what video was it, Keith? The
Chapman.
No. It was the Chapman one was good too. But the Cole
with Garrett Cole.
Cole one kind of blew up a little bit, and people were definitely wanted to thank you guys and Chris as well, man. Like, seriously, man. Without you, there's no vibe, man. So thank you guys so much.
And thanks to the Pinstripe Strong Army, the chats right now. Like, I see people in the chat on YouTube. I see people in the chat on Twitch.
They think I'm frozen.
It's a lot of the same names and same people that I've gotten to connect with through y'all. Like, the brand is strong because the people really do rock with Pinstripe Strong podcast. And that's how it keeps going. They, tell a friend to tell a friend, yo, you like the Yankees? You like a little hip hop? You like some jokes? Seriously, not serious? yo, listen to this podcast. And
Yeah, we definitely, we always talk, and we definitely want to incorporate more hip hop culture into our podcast. So we talk about that all the time, man. But just to kind of put that out there, we do have three reviews. 99 Marcus, one of my mods in the chat, thank you so much, says, love the podcast, been listening since September 2019. I like the enthusiasm. I like how you guys go into every series and break down the games. I also like how you guys do the you trash, son, pointing out basically like who's trash in this series.
You're a bum.
You're a bum, Rocky. Who did bad in the series, and not just brushing it off, just keep up the good work, the great work, guys. So thank you so much for that.
Thank you. 9
Yes. So yeah, we do keep it 100, right? The other person here, F. Bermudez, says, I'm new to this podcast. I really enjoy listening to Joe. Very knowledgeable when it comes to Yankee baseball. Your videos are very fun to watch. I laugh a lot. My son makes fun of me, especially when DJ homered against the cheating Astros. I'm a police officer in Miami, and I'm originally... Oh, shit. What the hell? I lost this shit. Oh, here we go. From Washington Heights, 200 streets. Woo! De lo mio. Hey. And I have to say, I really miss Yankee Stadium. Yeah, I know. He said, I really miss Yankee Stadium. You know what? Me too. Well, we all miss Yankee Stadium a lot. And I hope to meet you guys one day. Thank you, brother.
Thank you.
And the last one here was from B. Shaw Goose Wasby. Oh, man, I freaking messed that one up. Says, you guys make the season better, man. There's nothing I look forward to more than the breakdowns, the insights, and the pure, passionate takes you guys make every series. Throughout the roller coaster of a season, this is baseball. That is baseball. Nothing puts a bow on things better than you guys. I love the energy you put onto each episode. My favorite listen on the way to work, school, and to the Bronx, of course. The best pregame to the Yankee game are these pods. Whoo! My man coming with the fire. I go to 40 to 50 games a season, and nothing gets me in the New York state of mind like a rundown on the upcoming series. Keep up the good work, Joe's, Chris. Can't wait to have you back again. Hope all is well. And of course, my man from NJ, Keith McPherson. Remember to make sure you keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Yo, that shit sound like I wrote that shit.
Jersey.
Like I wrote that shit.
Joe created it.
Nice. Thank you so much. We got some we got voicemails and stuff, and we'll get into that as well. But
Joe,
thank you guys.
Joe, before we continue, I definitely want to give a special thanks. Obviously, Jeff.
Oh, Jeff, the young god.
Obviously, the producer, young god.
My name is Jeff.
Obviously, man, Jeff had his own element. Obviously, he's in Houston right now.
Yeah.
But hopefully we get Jeff back. But we wouldn't get to 100 without Jeff. Ram also, he actually came through when I was injured last year. Ram, obviously, shout out to Ram. That's our brother for a long time. And one of our guests, Jerry Hairston, obviously Jerry Hairston Jr. Thank you for being
for hopping by. Well. He's always available. He's like, yo, man, let me know, man. Because I was like, yo, let me know.
We should have like a Jerry Hairston segment.
We'll bring him back. Bring him back.
Yeah. But yeah, just want to shout out to everybody that obviously Jomboy giving us a chance. Be part of the team and everything like that.
Facts.
And we're only gonna grow from here.
Yeah, we are only gonna grow from here. And the first thing I'll say is, in case you guys do not know, Pinstripe Strong is brought to you by Jomboy Media! Whether we do the sweeping, whether we get swept, we still got coverage for you. Wall to wall, all sports, all the time at Jomboy Media. As we keep it 100, an episode 100, we're going to go ahead and do that. Make sure you go to jomboymedia.com. You get some shirts. We got a new freaking Luke Nukem shirt that's coming out as well. So thank you guys so much for that.
Talk your shit.
Yes. And yo, listen to this. I'm giving away a shirt right now. And, oh shit, Chris won. Wait, hold on. Let me take it away. Let's roll it again because Chris can't win. Hold on a second. So it's on Twitch. Man. If you live on Twitch, how the hell am I give you a shirt?
He wins.
All right.
He wins.
We're going to see right now. I'm gonna do this. I'm going to give away a shirt. Pinstripe Strong shirt. So let's see here. Who's the lucky person? Why? Oh, Diego. Whoa. What a shirt. Good shit, Diego. So you hit me up on the side. I'll see about getting you a shirt. But don't worry about it, guys. And make sure you guys hop on Twitch. And I'll give away some shirts as well. So Diego, you won your shirt. We'll talk about what shirt you want. So, all right, let's get
Diego, get the talk your shit shirt.
Talk your shit. Talk your shit. The Talkman shit.
Talk your shit, Mike.
Talk your shit, Mike. All right, so we have here. Oh.
What are we getting into?
Oh, you haven't done this, right, Chris?
No, I haven't done this. It's new for me.
Are we caring or not? Do we care about these subjects or not? We're gonna go ahead and talk about it because it's some baseball stuff and we keep it real interesting. So we're gonna go ahead and talk about that there. So Tatis swings at 3-0 after being up by 7 runs, right? 7 runs?
7 runs.
7 runs in the 8th inning, and people lose their mind. Do we care about this or not?
I do.
All right.
I care about this shit.
Yeah.
I just think it's silly, man. We were obviously talking about this prior to going live, but I just think it's silly. They're hiding behind that he missed the sign or whatever, but come on.
There shouldn't be a sign.
No, exactly.
He wasn't looking for your sign.
Exactly.
Great.
No lead is safe in baseball, man. I seen the Yanks come down from being 9 runs down. No lead is safe, man. So he gets paid. You get the big bucks for swinging. And obviously, putting the bat on the ball, of course. But yeah, I just think it's stupid the way they made it seem, and you don't want, Well, yeah, I'm done with it. That's what it is.
Well, with the Braves the other day, before the Braves came in to Yankee Stadium, didn't they score like 7 runs on the team to win the game? So I don't understand what this whole, because unless you're gonna tell me, and I think Buck Showalter was fucking dead on
the unwritten rules bullshit.
Yo, when he came out and said, "Hey, if you don't want us to try anymore, you gotta stop trying too. And how about you just give me a thumbs down? You just give me a thumbs down. You forfeit the game. I save my pitch and stop. Let's go. How about I manage my team. You manage your team. How about that?"
Right.
And and the problem I had with this. The manager for the Padres did not have his back. Jomboy did a great breakdown about how the kid is young, brings a lot of enthusiasm, exuberance to the game and all of that stuff. And after he had a grand slam to have, I think, how many RBIs? 7 in that game? And people say, oh, he's padding his stats. Okay, that's what you're supposed to fucking do. You get paid for stats. Okay?
Exactly.
So, of course he's going to pad his stats. It is what it is. He swung 3-0. How about you don't get in that situation? How about you don't load up the bases and then miss 3 times?
Pitch better.
Yeah, pitch better.
Exactly.
So that's my take on that. Just let people play, bro, because that's the problem that MLB had. That people that people have with the sport. That it's so rigid, bro. Like so many of these stupid unwritten rules. Like it's so dumb. I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know if you got anything on it, Keith.
Yeah, Tatis Jr., that's my dog. I've been watching him closely. When he got hurt last year, like I felt a kind of way. I was like, damn, that's a player in the league that I was going to pay attention to from afar. Those West Coast games we don't get to catch a lot, but I knew he was swaggy. Now, you see him this year leading the league in home runs. He's got the blonde dreads, the wristbands, got the 2 buttons unbuttoned on the shirt, pause. It's just a flair the guy's got. He's bringing a flair to the game. Tatis Jr., like Ken Griffey Jr. made us feel as kids. Think about these little kids that like him as a player. Then they're seeing him at 21 have guys like Eric Hosmer talking to him, and then Jace Tingler's the Padres manager. I think the San Diego Padres, they should have fired his ass because Tatis Jr. is the future. So dumb. Yeah. You protect that young man at all costs. He's the future. He's raw. Like right now, he's just learning how to play in the major leagues, and he's raw. Like he's nice.
Yeah, he is.
So why would you get on the press conference and defend your old team. Jace Tingler, they talked about that because he was in the Rangers organization for like 5 years before he became the manager over there. Why would you get on that podium and stick to the old unwritten rules of baseball instead of defending this young man who's the new face of baseball? You know, like, it's all backward, Joe. These young Latin players, we got to celebrate them. We got to lift them up. And we got to make sure that people like us talk about how much excitement they bring to the game, how much we enjoy watching them, and that those unwritten rules don't mean shit about like anything anymore.
You're not with it. So that's our take on that.
The majority rules, man. Everybody was with Tatis.
Good.
You know,
unanimous.
Christopher Russo got me tight.
But I wouldn't. What can you expect? Yeah, exactly. What would you expect?
He's
something
the clown.
different?
He had to put the clown makeup on and take a clown side. He did what he had to do for clicks because no one would have watched him if he said, "Yeah, I liked it, I loved it."
Right.
Facts.
So, all right. So then we have here the next one. Tom or Thom. I don't know. Tom Brennaman. Bro, are you stupid? Like, he goes on this rant before he's a broadcaster, ends up saying some homophobic slur.
Yeah, he went homophobic. That's horrible.
Yeah.
I care about it because there's no need for that in the game or any type of racial slur or racist.
The only comment I have on this is
you're a fucking idiot.
All right, so that's the only thing I have to say on it. If you guys want to, the funny thing with it is that he's broadcasting and then he calls home run in the middle of the shit, and then he says, "Yeah, it's Castellanos homers, and I am so sorry. I'm probably never gonna hold the mic ever again, and I think I'm done."
Let's be seriously not serious for 1 second because it is a serious topic. This dude had the audacity in the middle of his apology to call Nick Castellanos home run. That shows you how like ingenuine his apology was, how not sincere he was about how he felt about it, and all that other shit he was putting on. Because in the middle of his apology, he said, "Well, that's a home run for Nick Castellanos, makes it 4-0 Reds." Bro, stop! Don't call the game. You're done. Your shit is over. Don't worry about that home run. Right. You're out of here.
Yeah, he's gone. So then we have Trevor Bauer talks, and he's wearing Joe Kelly cleats, and he says he basically has a send it shirt after he complete games the Royals. Apparently they had like some Twitter beef and whatever it is. Do we care about this or not? I really don't give a shit about this, but I don't know.
What I'll say about Trevor Bauer, Jomboy was on Trevor Bauer's show. Something bites. I don't know. Some sound bite. I don't know. Some type of look up Trevor Bauer, watch Momentum, and then watch Jomboy in Trevor Bauer's house with Mike Clevenger and Fuzzy from YouTube. They talk about some things. And what I like about Bauer is that he's trolling the league and he's dominating the league.
Yes.
He threw a 7-inning complete game shutout in the second half of a doubleheader the other day. And he took off his jersey and it had a send it shirt.
Send it, yeah.
And part of those unwritten rules, right? The unwritten old people in baseball, they didn't like the way that he threw the ball out last year when he was with the Indians. They ended up trading him. Terry Francona didn't like when he chucked the ball over center field. But you know who does like shit like that? Social media. So the Royals social media played into it on Twitter. Go check their Twitter. The Red social media played into it on Twitter. Go check their Twitter. And Bauer played into it by having the send it shirt and the Joe Kelly cleats, but they wouldn't let him wear them. Manfred got at him about that, said he couldn't wear them. They said express yourself on the cleats, but just don't make fun of the league's decision to suspend Joe Kelly. Trevor Bauer is doing it. He's doing it.
Yo, Trevor Bauer, fuck, baby. That guy, he's like baseball's version of Stone. He just
baseball version of who?
Of Stone Cold, man. He's just
breaking all the rules, and you can't whoop his ass.
Yeah, and he could fucking pitch.
The only thing I care about Trevor Bauer right now is that he's going to be a free agent, and we look like we need help in the pitching department. So I'm going to be real. Even though I honestly, because of all of this stuff and how free and open he is, I could so see the Yankees not signing him because of that, which is so dumb. But I don't know. That's just me.
Cole, man, he might have a say.
Cole, oh yeah, we'll talk about that. How Cole has a say. He has a seat at the table. All right,
LeBron
guys.
Cole. LeBron Cole.
Yeah. So we got some Yankee news. All right. You guys ready for the Yankee news? Yankee news? Yankee news.
Yeah, we do, man. Chris is back with the Yankee news. The Yankees PR department, actually, days ago, the Yankees signed infield Jody Mercer to a minor league contract, adding him 60-man roster on August 14th, and assigned him to the alternate site. Additionally, the Yankees transferred catcher Winston Sawyer to their 60-man roster and assigned him to the alternate site on the 18th. Additional moves actually today. Following last night's game, Yankees option infielder and outfielder to the alternate site.
Okay.
They recalled Ben Heller and Miguel Jajur.
347-389-4898.
Facts, man. Miguel,
voicemails coming in like crazy.
Facts. And we'll get into this more. Zach Brennaman actually placed on the IL, left hamstring sprain. And that's it. Did I miss anything? I mean, we have some Boone said updates, but in terms of like any roster movements or anything like that.
Okay.
I think
we know Britton is on the IL.
Yes.
Yeah.
We might as well already mention that Gleyber and Paxton are getting MRIs or got MRIs at this point. Gleyber on his hamstring, Paxton on his forearm. We'll see what comes out tomorrow, but expect the worst. We're not playing tomorrow. We're not playing this weekend. They're probably going to hit the IL.
Yes.
That's what we do. Yeah. We hit that IL. We hit that IL, boy. We might not hit, but we hit that IL.
But
we might not get no hits, but we got a bunch of players hitting the IL. Don't nobody hit that IL like the Yankees hit that IL, boy.
Bro, we got...
I got a whole problem with that, bro. I just feel like it happens too much for the Yankees, man. It's too much. It's one thing if you would have seen it around the league, but it just makes you think that maybe it's a philosophy problem, the way that they're okaying that people work out or get ready, or I don't know. But it just feels it's so much. It's so much compared to everybody else. I might be wrong because I'm not an expert, but it's just fucking wrong.
You got eyes and you've been watching baseball for a long time. Have you ever seen a season and another start of a season back to back with this many injuries? And let's just pare it down to lower body injuries, leg injuries, tight calves, soreness, hamstrings.
I'm gonna keep saying it again, man. They should contact Ichiro. I don't know why motherfuckers haven't contacted Ichiro. It's too much. It seems like it's the same thing over.
Bro, shout out to Cal Ripken. I used to love Cal Ripken, even though, he was a rival. But Cal Ripken just beat cancer, and he was an Iron Man. He was a guy that played every single day. Why don't we go and inquire about what these guys did to stay limber, to stay healthy, to be able to play every single day?
Bro, they want to be lifting 400 pounds with their legs, B. Man, you got to stop that.
Don't even get me started on these guys. These big-ass tight end DNs, Judge and Giancarlo. These dudes probably bench 400 pounds. And then they got quad tightness, calf tightness, sore lower body. Come on, yo.
But we frustrated. I could just imagine that they frustrated as well. Because obviously we know they want to play, but it's just it's becoming a little too much, man. Like, me watching the season, I was excited. But I'm like, all right, I don't want to be negative, but when is Stanton gonna go down? When is Judge gonna go down? Because it's been happening a lot, and it's fucked up that I have those thoughts, but it happens, unfortunately. But there is some good news for Judge, which we'll get into, obviously. Boone says
the one thing I'll say about what was that?
As fans, bro, like, we didn't get those ideas from nowhere. We're going off their track records. We're going off their past history.
Right.
And for me, it goes deeper than past history. That's why I said it almost seems negligent. It's like, what do the Yankees do from the point of stretching, conditioning, weight training, I know they just fired the strength and conditioning coach and they brought in a whole new training squad. Why is this still happening? I think it's deeper than that. I'm like, yo, we're cursed. We got a curse put on us.
No, I really do think, Keith, it has to be some philosophy change that they did. Because, I'll listen, Derek Jeter, 36 years old, in 2010 played 157 games. In 2009, 153 games. In 2008, 150 games. In 2007, 156 games. In 2006, 154. And this is his age 30. These are his age 30 through 36 seasons. And we're not even talking about when he played 159 games when he was 38 fucking years old. Or how about 145 games when he was 40? He was 40 years old. That's Derek Jeter. Okay? Number 2. Derek Jeter. So if Derek Jeter can play that much at age 40, why is this a continuous problem for some of these way younger guys that look way more athletic than what Derek Jeter is? This is DJ, you know? A-Rod. Like, so there has to be something going on with the way that they either handle their injuries, manage their injuries, or are telling people to work out or stretch pregame or something like that.
The conditioning. It has
the
to
conditioning.
Be with the conditioning, yeah. Man.
And you brought up Ichiro. Ichiro was a great point, Chris. Ichiro played for fucking ever. How old was Ichiro?
Probably still playing.
Well, yeah.
Ichiro played in Japan last year for the Mariners. He's 43. Like
Bro, he was 40. He played 2 games. There you go. 43 years old, 136 games. 42 years old, 143.
Last year, he played in Tokyo, right, to open up the MLB season. That. And those at-bats that he got for the Mariners, he took them at age 43 or 44?
45.
45. So his last season, he was 43. And he actually played in a game at 45.
So it's something wrong. I don't know what it is.
There's no secrets. What did these guys do to stay on the diamond? What did these Iron Men do that they played all the time?
Eventually, they're going to have to want to get that information, because in their mind they're like, I just gotta work it out more, or I gotta do this. Right? Obviously, the definition of insanity, if you keep doing the same shit and thinking that you're gonna get different results, and it's not happening. Every day you're gonna be like, change something.
Yeah, it's like the same thing as freaking Groundhog Day. But anyway, so Judge gets hurt. DJ was out there. They told him, like we said, that they told him in the last podcast that I did Dolly. But where we said that DJ, he was out there and he was basically in the field, fielding shit. Like, I was like, oh, what the fuck is that? But he looks like, he says that he's going to try to shoot for earlier to try to come back. Judge is supposed to come back on Saturday, right? And then we'll see with that. But let's get into these games, because we all know Britton got hurt. Gleyber left today's game with some tightness.
Yeah.
Paxton leaves today's game, and he says that he was going for MRI. And I was saying that MRI line is looking like a school lunch line. It's crazy.
Six Flags. Looking like Fright Fest.
The aisle.
Yes.
That shit is crazy.
Facts.
That shit is crazy.
Yeah, man. So it is. But let's get into the games. You guys ready to get into the sweep?
Not really.
It's not funny, guys. It's not funny.
Let's just get over this shit, man. So we can talk. I wouldn't even want to talk to the voicemails, because I want people to like really pay attention. Like, I want to pay attention to what people are saying, because I know the sentiment, and we'll just probably respond to what they're saying. But Yankees in the first game. Okay. Anyway. Yankees are down early, and Tanaka started this game, so sucks. Tanaka had nothing. I felt like from the first inning, Tanaka was still trying to find it from the first inning, right?
Joe, deadass, I was just about to say that, because there was a hit. I think it was a center field. I mean, it was caught, but you could kind of tell what. He was like, I think the first 2 innings, right? And it was scoreless.
And it was like, okay, like he had a 1-2-3 inning in the first inning, and it was like, I don't know. It was like, and then another 1-2-3 and basically a 1-2-3 inning because he got a double play in the second inning. But it just looked like people were like peppering shit, bro. It looked like they were like bat to ball on everything. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. Tanaka just don't have it tonight, B.
Bro, they were hitting laser outs in the beginning, but
freaking laser beams, guy.
The defense had to change the gloves. And shit. He's like, yo, my shit is on fire, dude.
Hell yeah. So a freaking laser. So they were hitting lasers. Finally, it would catch up to Tanaka in the third. Michael Perez singles homer run. Brandon Lau homers. And that was a freaking 3-run homer. That would put the Rays up freaking 4-0 at that point in time. Didn't help that Gary also had a pass ball in the fourth. 5-0. Didn't help. That didn't help. Then Gary comes back and say, all right, give me that. All right, my bad, guys. Give me that. He then homers 5-1. Austin Meadows homers to then make it 6-1. And then Luke Nukem drops a nuke to hit
Luke
a 2-run bomb. And then it's 6-3 and the game would stay just like that.
Luke, there it is, baby.
Luke, there it is. Luke, and he's definitely one of the. There's highlights and a lot of lowlights, and there's highlights. Okay, there's some highlights. That's how we're gonna look at this series.
Some midlights too.
We'll keep it 100 on episode 100 for sure. Tanaka just didn't have it. 4 innings, 8 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned. Nelson came in, did a really good job. Looked really good.
Yeah, man. Full Nelson.
The
full Nelson, man. 3 innings, 1 hit, 1 walk. But he said, you know what? 2 Ks real quick. And I love that for him because, last time we saw Nelson, he got, Boone left him out there.
Word.
To select. And they sent him down. Obviously, he didn't pout. He got to work, came back up, and showed what he'd improved on. So that's awesome for full Nelson.
That's good. And Lewis, smoke upon a Saturday, 2 innings pitch and 3 strikeouts. So it was some good stuff there. I mean, anything else we got to really talk about this game? I just, Gary's pass ball was like awkward, but I mean, we just didn't really have a chance because of the way Tanaka kind of pitched, but Yankees would go 0-6 with runners in scoring position. Hey guys, spoiler! That is a running theme on this one, boys. Runners in scoring position.
We're definitely going to tally the numbers at the end.
Ray's pitching outstanding. Snell does a great job. He talks shit to Keith and still is able to come out on top. Keith is like, whatever. Keep that same energy when we in the stadium. Yeah. Keep that same energy when we in the stadium, and it is what it is.
So goofy, bro. This dude, I didn't even see him on Instagram until 3 hours after he shot back at me. But you could tell he was butthurt. I guess we actually hurt his feelings in Yankee Stadium at some point in his career, because all I wrote was, we would have dogged his ass this year. We dogged him before. Like, I've been in the stadium when he's pitched. We say everything it don't matter who's pitching. We chanted Uber at an Uber driver. Like, Snell was butthurt over that shit. But he got lucky this year. We're not allowed in. So.
Yeah.
I mean, there wasn't much after that. There wasn't much in this game, man.
Nothing.
This game sucked, dude. It was good to see Gary get a home run. It was good to see Voit start off like hottest week ever.
Continue on this shit.
Going absolutely fucking dumb. Like Luke Voit wants all his respect, and I give it to him. I'm sorry for even thinking Mike Ford was on his level, but it sucks to see Tanaka. Like, Tanaka, my son, I love you. I know you can do it, and I know you're just waiting for October yourself. Damn.
Yeah, I mean, that's why I actually tweeted it out. I'm like, listen, let's get Tanaka to the playoffs. Be like, that's all I care about. Let's just get Tanaka in the playoffs, and he'll turn the Jets on. Yeah,
he'll turn the Jets on. I think somebody put a GIF where they said, "Yo, this is Austin Meadows against the Yankees," and they put Barry Bonds hitting a bomb, bro. Like, basically, this guy hits shots, bro. That shit is crazy, but. It is what it is. This game freaking sucked. Clint had a couple of misplays in right field, that he played into, kind of learning how to play the ball off the wall is a skill. A Judge had to kind of learn how to do that, so it takes time.
He
playing
made
that,
up for it though.
but yeah,
Clay made up for it.
playing that wall in right field is not that easy because since it's so close, the ball just ricochets different, bro. It is, and people just hit it harder off there.
I mean, Judge doesn't even play right field that great, He has some errors. He has some issues tracking the ball, getting the ball. Like it's
the range. The range.
Yeah,
he has a size. He has a size. Like if he kind of like misplays it a little bit, he has a size to make it up.
Yeah.
I'm cool with Clint. I'm cool with what I've seen from Clint this week.
That's good. Good stuff. Good stuff out of Clint. Game 2. 4-2 Yankees lose this game. Also, this is the Cole game. This is the one that freaking stung. Okay, and this is the one that I think we're probably going to spend a little bit of time on. But game 2 is the most interesting game. Let me just get this scoring out the way because Cole pitched really good in my opinion. I thought he pitched pretty well. G-Man Choi, which surprisingly has some really good numbers off of Cole. I think all of the homers that Cole has given up this year has been off of lefties. Mm-hmm. G-Man Choi, I don't understand what this man is against the Yankees. He just freaking hits them. He homers to right center field.
He's holding a grudge.
Exactly.
Former Yankee, G-Man Choi.
G-Man Choi. Top of the second. They're up 1-0. Then Zunino homers. Zucchini. He homers. 2-0.
Fucking Zunino.
Took Cole deep.
Get the fuck out of here.
Zunino.
Mike Zunino.
Yeah. Luke the 5'9", Luke Nukem. Right field, opposite field. He just hit that shit upper deck, opposite field. Apple Taco. He cuts that shit in half. And then Gio, the god or Shella, gets a sac fly. But the Yankees were like trying their best to like scrape apart some run. Yo, it's like they couldn't get a run across, bro. They were trying their best. They couldn't do anything.
Let's play a math game. From the first game, the LOB was 18. From this game, the LOB was 15. Right now, in 2 games, the Yankees have left 33 men on base. Well, not gonna win like that.
Well, game 1.
Stay tuned for the next game of how many guys the Yankees leave on base.
Well, that's if. And by the way, Keith is saying it as if the 18 men left on base is if each player, as a team, the team left on base. They had 6 men left on base as a team. But each individual guy, like game 1, Luke Voigt had 4. Urshela had 5. Who else? I mean, that's a whole bunch of opportunities, basically. Game 2, the Yankees had 7 men left on base as a team. And then they had a whole bunch of people individually, like everybody almost up and down the lineup. They were 0 for 7 runners in scoring position. That shit sucks. They were trying their best to scrape apart some runs. They didn't give Cole any run support. Cole was pitching his ass off, I thought. He got freaking angry at Boone. Because when you have a tie game, it's 2-2, bottom of the 6th inning, and then now you get into the 7th, which I was surprised that he came out there for the 7th, right? Because he was up over 100 pitches already. And then he gets to the last batter. I think he faces, who did he face in the 7th? He faced, I believe, Meadows. He struck out Zunino on probably his best pitch of the night. And then he comes out, and then Boone comes out and just takes him out right away without talking to him. And I think that's what he was pissed off about.
Yeah.
He was livid. He was like, yo, what the fuck? Go ahead, Chris.
He said it on the conference. He was like, yo, yeah, he already the call before he got to me. And I'm like, what? Like, bro, like you didn't even talk to me.
And Boone has to learn that because he hasn't had an established ace yet. Right. You gotta go out there. Even though you're gonna take him out, you gotta give him the benefit of the doubt of the conversation to at least make him feel like he has like some sort of decision in it. Be like, listen, Cole, I get it, blah blah blah, and then explain to him your decision. Because to be honest, Cole was pissed, And you gotta give your ace your benefit of the doubt. I did think about, and I'm glad that Yes brought it up. I did think about when Musina told Joe Torre, who already won championships at the time, 4 championships, said, no, you stay right there.
Get the fuck back.
Fuck out of here. And I swear to God, when Cole went down those steps, he looked like he turned to the side and he said, fuck out of here, my guy. And he looked like he went down the steps and he ordered a chopped cheese and he put on his Timbs and he was tight, bro. He was straight up tight.
Bro, he
was ready to
texted
go to the
Cash
crib.
that night.
You gotta-
Texted Cash that night.
So-
he said, yo, shit ain't happening again.
And I think Girardi would have probably handled that differently. He would have probably went out there, go talk to him, or even prior to the inning, he was like, because he said, you know what, based on how the game was going, I was ready to make that out. And based on how the previous game went and how this game went, so he probably feels like it wasn't communicated correctly. So Boone needs to do a better job. Boone needs to do a better job with a lot of stuff, bro. He was outmanaged by Kevin Cash in this series. Heavy.
Keep it 100. Keep it 100. Boone was bugging.
Zach Britton did strike out Austin Meadows, so the move kind of worked, but still.
It's just like, bro, it's like, I guess there's a chain of command. And then when you have a pitcher like Garrett Cole that you gave the bag to, he knows who he is on this team. He's the ace. He's the best pitcher we have by far. He feels like he's good to go. And we're all kind of worried because we've seen, all right, around 100 pitches, he starts to unravel a little bit. They can get to him. He'll give it up. He gets to 100 pitches. He feels good. Obviously, he's been building up over the last 5 starts, whatever it is. I wish that him and Boone had practiced that, but in this 60-game season, this quick-ass season, they didn't have time to practice that. They learned that on the fly, on the McFly. It is what it is. It went how it went. But it's unfortunate that making the move to go to Britt with Chapman back and having the option to go to Britt, like, that shit should have been done, and it didn't go the way we planned.
Do we love the way Cole handled it?
I'm 100% fine with the way Garrett Cole handled it. I'm actually very pleased because that shows that he's a competitor, and that shows that, like, every penny that you're paying that guy, like, that is the guy you want. Like, no, like, don't take me out this fucking game.
Like, no,
I told you I'm good.
I understand why Boone had to do. I understand. Like, no. That wasn't the attitude. It was like, yo, why y'all got me here then?
I know.
What am I here for?
Yo, he was like, yo, what I said in, he kept it real short, real sweet. He's like, yo, what I said in the glove. What I said in the glove is between me and Boone. He was basically like, this is me. I got the glove over my face right now.
What happens in the glove stays in the glove.
Yo, Boone. Next time, motherfucker, I'm the ace here, all right? I'll get you fired ASAP, all right? You listen to me. Fuck out of here. You hear me? I'm not going to say it again. This is the last time you did this shit to me.
Wears that mask, because if he didn't have that mask, like look in Boone's eyes when he made eye contact with Garrett Cole. He looked shook to take him out, but he looked like I gotta do this right now. Yeah. Boone, he was a little shaky with some of the decisions last week. I'm gonna keep it 100 with you. He did a lot of shit where I was like, Shaggy.
Listen, he in the bottom of the 7th inning, and I think this is where shit started to unravel. Okay, not only did he make the decision to take out Garrett Cole, which is, I mean, you can look at it. We can look at it as like it's the right decision, just not handled correctly. But the wrong one, in my honest opinion, right? He took out Clint Frazier to put in Mike Tauchman, right? Which makes you think like, okay, did we forget about Clint's week? Like, he was hot, bro. Like maybe ride him out a little bit. Pause, but took him out, put in Tauchman. Right? Maybe you want to improve the defense. All right, it is what it is. It's still a 2-2 game. Takes him out, but later on in the game, he would then pinch hit Tauchman for Andujar, and it makes you think, like, why the fuck are we pinch hitting Tauchman for Andujar? Because
his numbers versus a lefty are fucking
numbers versus lefties are really good as a Yankee, and not only that, he actually the Rays pitcher has some really bad numbers. Like, he has like reverse splits. Like, he's like worse against righties.
Off numbers anymore. We're not going off analytics, stats, data, past history. And we're going on whims.
It's just kind of messed up because Andujar was just cold off the bench, and he hasn't had a good time. He hasn't been good and normal recently.
He was in the alternate site a week ago, and back again,
and back at it again. And
I got the numbers right here. Mike Tauchman versus left-handed pitching. As a Yankee, 83 plate appearances, 357, batting average 446, 529. That's OVP and OPS, right?
It sounds like slugging. Sounds like slugging.
Yeah, well,
On base percentage and slugging.
Yeah, slugging. So then Miguel Andujar, 197 plate appearances, 246, 289, 59. So obviously Mike talk way better numbers.
I don't get it. And that's not even.
I don't get the most.
I don't get it. It's just
He
weird.
He tweaked, bro. Sometimes you do things outside of your character. Sometimes you tweak in the moment. Sometimes you make a decision that is not based off of facts, analytics, what you know. You just do something trying to, I guess, win a game or doing too much. I felt like Boone made some decisions that, like, they weren't hard. Like, they weren't. There wasn't that many hard decisions to make. He made them hard. He made them difficult. Like
now, I don't know if it made a difference because we just talked about how Britton came in for relieve Cole, but when it was the bottom of the seventh, Gardy singles, Talkman grounds out, and then there was a strikeout, and there was a couple mound visits. So maybe the inning, the Yankees' bottom half was a little long. Britton was on the bench for a little long, and then. Obviously, we're going to talk about how the top of the eighth went because literally right after, Britton came back out and he got smacked.
This is what, So it all started with a missed catch because Voit makes a great play at first. Then he throws it to Britton, and Britton doesn't make the play on it. And Gary Sanchez, for some reason, is not running down the line to try to get that, and that turns into not a double, but Yandy Diaz is on second instead of being on first. And then before you know it, the inning unraveled. There was a wild pitch by Zach Britton. He was all over the place. Then he walks Lau, and then Jose Martinez reached on a fielder's choice, and then a run. It's crazy. Great play by Gio. Great play by Gio. Got the runner out at first. You're thinking, oh shit, we could get out of this because now it's 2 outs. We could get out of this. Wrong. Mike Brousseau, French. Mike Brousseau hits a freaking clutch single up the middle, 3-2, and then again, this one kind of hurt. This one hurt. Willie Adames then gets a single again to make it 4-2, and then they got out of it. And bro, it's like the Yankees just go down 1-2-3 in the eighth inning, and they would go on to do nothing. I mean, in the ninth inning, this is what happened. Gleyber walked. Then Gary walks. So now you got runners in first and second. We're thinking rally. I don't know about you guys. I'm thinking rally. We thinking rally. We all thinking rally, right? Everybody thinking rally in that ninth inning. And then Gardy line out to center field. Okay, fine. We're still in business, right? Kevin Cash. Yeah, Kevin Cash out managing Boone. This pitcher's like, I just don't like the way that the ball sounds. Off of the freaking off of the bat. You know what? Let's change him out. Let's bring in somebody else. Basically brings in Jalen Beeks, who's nasty. Pinch hits Mike Tauchman, right? Which I think is a guy that presents a great at bat, always works the count, gritty guy. For a guy that's kind of like a free swinger out there, right? With Andujar, who hasn't gotten it going yet, Andujar strikes out on 3 pitches, and then Estrada out there, and he strikes out, and he was like swinging out of the zone. He looked so uncharacteristic there. They tried to do too much. Yankees lose this game 4-2. Boone got out managed in this game, and they would go on to lose the game. But the story is runners in scoring position, and they would not get the key hit when the Rays would get a key hit to win this game.
I want to correct one thing. Gio threw home.
I said that.
That's the first. No, you said through the.
I said through the first? Oh, if I said through the first. He threw home and he cut the runner off.
Yeah, he got the runner. He got the runner.
Yeah, he made a great play. He threw him out and all that stuff. But
we thought good things were gonna happen, but it's just the whole game, man. It was just, I feel like Boone was just all over the place with everything that he tried to, and sometimes it backfires when you try to do too much.
Game, and then Boone Britton goes on the IL. And then they call up Yahudi, and they call up Ben Heller. They send down Andujar again. And then look at this. Then we got this game here today. And this game to me was just a freaking joke a little bit, right? Not a little bit, a lot of it.
A lot of it.
We had Paxton go out there. He was dominating through, 4? Right?
Yeah, man. That guy was the man. He was the ace.
Yeah, Luke Voigt homered early. Luke Nukem, Gleyber had an RBI ground out up to the zip. Let's go. The way this guy was, and then everything just falls apart in the fifth. What the fuck happened, bro? In the fifth inning. Oh my god, it's crazy because he actually struck out Renfroe in the fifth. Then a little innocent walk. One out walk, then he walks Margot. So back-to-back walks. So like, whoa, wait a minute. And then before you know it, it's a double. And then another walk. And it's like, whoa. What's going on? And then another hit and a sack fly. And then it's 3-2 Rays. We just lost the whole fucking lead. What happened?
Bro, I left to my therapy appointment up to zip.
Oh, man.
You know what I mean? Like, I'm looking at my phone. Notifications going off. What's going on here? It's going to get to the point that Paxton's going to need an opener. Like, Paxton, go 4 innings.
Yeah.
Everybody else.
Do me the solid. But Yankees didn't give up, man. They came back in this game. Got to give them credit for that. Gio homers. But the problem is that the Yankee bullpen just could not hold it. Actually, pun intended, because the only one that could hold it and prevent him from scoring was Holder.
Great job.
After this guy scored, what happened?
You gotta talk crap about Holder for him to do good.
Yeah, he doesn't like people.
They sent him down. He came back and he held it down.
He held it down. Look at Keith out here rhyming, bro. He's like,
it's a gift.
Yeah, it's good stuff. Yo, Gia, after he homers, then the Rays would go on to score. Joey Wendell singles on a sharp line drive to right field with just freaking bounces. Almost missed a home run. That's just crazy. I didn't even know what the hell happened there. Then Wendell singles. That sounds weird. Wendell. So yeah, Margot singles, Wendell singles. I can't say that shit right. Anyway, Mike Zunino. Then it's 6-4. Yankees already lost the lead. Well, 8-4 at that point. Yankees lost the lead. Luke Voigt, he singles, and then he gets home another run. Doesn't even fucking matter. Yandy Diaz homers to put a cherry on top. 10-8 Yankees. I'm sorry, Rays. I wish I was saying 10-8 Yankees.
10-5.
10-5. Yeah. Well, this game had me all out of sorts.
You see what happens when DJ goes. Like,
this is my issue.
Man, I miss
horrible,
DJ.
Dude.
This is he's a big part of the lineup. Yankees would go 1 for 8 runners in scoring position, 7 left on base.
Yeah, 1 for 8.
The thing about this game to me was that we're supposed to stop these guys from sweeping us.
Yes.
We used to not ever get swept. We used to not lose series. In a 162 game season, we're not getting swept. Damn sure not getting swept at Yankee Stadium at home. But in this weird, goofy-ass coronavirus year, we're not allowed in the stadium. They play a day game on a Thursday in the Bronx. It's beautiful outside. Like, it's not too hot. It damn sure ain't cold. It's sunny. It's perfect baseball weather. Like, go out there and do exactly what you want to do on the baseball field. And we couldn't do shit with the Rays. Honestly, when when it rains, it pours. When we're playing against the Rays, as soon as they start getting momentum, like we can punch a little bit with them, but we can't really scrap with them. Like we can't, like they're getting us. Like as soon as they get momentum, it's out of our hands. It's like, even if Luke is hot, if Gio can hit a shot to save us, they play better all around, just a team game that prevails. They prevailed through all of these games. They took our best shot. And they just always had an answer, and it's like, it's not good.
I don't want to make excuses, but we're missing our 1 through 4 hitters. I mean,
for sure.
Shit. I mean, I understand and whatever. Like Yankees next man up, but bro, when you missing DJ LeMahieu, Aaron Judge, Giancarlo Stanton, Gleyber Torres in the lineup, it's going to be a little difficult to fucking mount these huge rally comebacks, especially when your pitching staff is giving up 10 fucking earned runs. When Paxton gives up 3 runs, okay, fine. It was still a winnable game there. Then Ottavino comes up and gives up 3 runs.
It's not good. Bro, we're shuffling the deck every day. There's a new lineup every day.
And what hurts even more is that afterwards you hear Boone say, Yeah, Chad was available.
I have. Yeah, I want to ask you
Don't
guys.
get me
I'll ask you guys
started, bro.
both these questions. A 3-game series against the Rays, 2 really close games and winnable games. Why did we not see Chad Green not one time in this series? Anybody want to answer that for me?
Playing checkers, not chess.
I think I read a tweet. That said that the last time he pitched was August 16th.
It was against
And
the
I'm like, I'm like,
Yo, we gave Chad the week off, and effectively now it's going to be longer because the Mets are like, yeah, it's going to be a full week.
Now he's going to have no control
until maybe Tuesday when we play the Braves. What was Boone thinking? I'm with the gang.
Bro.
I'm with the mob. What was he thinking?
Yeah, like he decided to bring in Avilan in a close game,
Avilan fell off the mound.
and it was over for that.
yeah, it was over. He got
Bro, we're in the office. Me, Jake, and Jomboy are sitting together, and we all see him fall off the mound at the same time, and we're like, nah, that didn't happen. That's Jomboy tweeted out, this sums up the whole series. I was like, well, the Rays weren't scared of him. The Rays, you could hear them chirping. They bring Avilan out. He's warming up. He slips and falls. It was embarrassing, bro.
They're like, bum, bum, bum.
They're like, oh, we're about to hit this guy.
Yeah.
This guy can't even stand on the mound.
Yeah, it was a wrap after that. Anyway, Yankees lost this game 10-5 and got swept.
Chad all week. We got guys getting pinch hit for. I don't know. They need, you know what? We need this break. We need this break. The Mets series got Thanos'd by coronavirus. We lose this game, and the next thing we see, John Heyman says, Mets player test positive, postponed game between the Marlins tonight. I'm like, well, we played them tomorrow, so now we're not. Good. The Yankees need a break. Judge is supposed to come back Saturday in 2 days. When he gets back, when we can get, I guess, back to full strength. DJ, you know, you can't stop the robot, the machine. He's trying to come back soon. We need to get everybody back after we take this little break, and it needs to be a push for real. Like, okay, 61 game seasons for real. Like, you guys really played this last week. Like, got too high off the Red Sox and let the fucking Rays come here and smack us.
That's what Chris said.
That's why I'm like, yo, we should. They gotta have a closed door discussion.
Yeah,
with the team. Be like, you can't get swept by the fucking team that's right on your ass. Be like, you can't do that. You can't
gave it up.
That.
They came into your crib and took all your shit, and you just stood there.
Yeah.
Yo, it's like slap box. The other guy has a longer reach. Like, you done, B. Like, that's how it felt. Raise it poured.
It does.
For real. When it rains, it pours. That's how I kept feeling in this entire series. I was like, oh, here come the Rays. And I hate the Rays, bro. It's documented. When we talked to Boone on that Zoom call, I was like, yeah, we got more fans in their city than they got. They're little bro. They're tired of being little bro. They're tired of that. And you know what? They're used to playing in front of nobody. They're used to playing in front of quiet crowds.
Yeah.
We're not. With the fans not in Yankee Stadium, I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, our players feed off of our energy. You can hear every one of us in that stadium. The Rays, they're right at home. It'd be 6,000 people at the Tampa Bay Rays game on a Thursday at 1. If they can get 6,000 people to come to a game on a Thursday at 1. Yankee Stadium, if this was real regular time, I don't know, where we let the Yankee fans in the stadium, we put 40,000 people in that place on a Thursday afternoon.
Yeah, definitely. Summertime, 40, for sure.
Drop of 40.
Yeah, so
I would have been in there easily, yelling and screaming. Come on, Gio. Luke, my God, Luke is going off. Fuck the Rays. Like,
son, Joe be in there,
yo.
Be in the dugout. You'll be in the dugout with the.
Yeah, in the stream, I'll be in the dugout with them, bro. I'll be at Yankee Stadium during the games.
They need to put us on the screen, talk to the players, yo. They need to Zoom chat me in. I got zoomed into the virtual fan seats for the Nets game. They need to Zoom me into Yankee Stadium. I'm be like, yo, do not get swept here. Are you serious? Boom, wake up, bro. Wake the fuck up. This is real. These games count. They count more.
Yeah. What really counts, what definitely really counts for sure, is I did another giveaway here, and Blondie just won another t-shirt, a t-shirt giveaway here. So Blondie, thank you so much for your support. I see you in the chat all the time. On Twitch, Bondi just won. So appreciate you. Just DM me and tell me what shirt you want and what size, and I'll make sure I get that to you. And you know what time it is. But yes, we got a couple of voicemails here.
You want to do you trash first and end it on the voicemail? Or you want?
You know what? Yes. We got a lot to pick from, guys. Who is the you trash performer of the series, guys? It's a pick'em.
Who's going
There's so
first?
many.
Well, my first name starts with C.
See?
No. How we doing it though? Who's going first?
Oh shit! I should.
Trash?
We should have played rock paper scissors.
Yeah.
All right, we'll probably do that.
Joe goes first.
No, I don't. I'm home.
Who's home?
We're home.
All right. So who goes first when we're home? Keith.
Yeah.
I mean, I can go.
Keith goes first.
You trash.
So 2 episodes ago, Joe picked Aaron Boone, and I'm about to pick Aaron Boone. When Joe picked Aaron Boone 2 episodes ago, I was like, you can't pick Boone. He didn't play. Yeah, he did play. He played himself. Congratulations. You played yourself. Aaron Boone. You trash, son. Come on, dog. Come on, dog. You won 100 games back-to-back years. You got experience. You're not above reproach. Everybody is now starting to look at you sideways like, fuck. I'm with the gang. I'm with the mob. What was he thinking? You trash,
congratulations.
Son.
You played yourself.
All right. Pick out the guys to pitch out of the few guys that are supposed to pitch when they're supposed to pitch. We're all fans. There was a few times where we're all pressing the Chad Green button. Like, yes, who would we like to enter this game? Chad Green. We didn't see him all week. You're wild. At all,
baby.
When we get into these situations late in the game, we all know which guys are supposed to be defensive replacements. We also know which guys bat lefty and righty and are supposed to face righty or lefty pitching matchups for, I don't know, win probability. Mm-hmm. Come on, son. Set us up for success, not for failure. You trash, son.
You trash, son. All right, Chris, here you go.
Boone said, I don't like Keith. He be talking too much shit.
Boone said, I got next. I'm going to give you trash to Masahiro
Tanaka.
I'm going to give it a Tanaka. Yes, I did say that I'm waiting for the playoffs, but, we got to get there. There's some games we got to play before we get to the playoffs. And pitching 4 innings, allowing 8 hits, 6 runs, 5 of them earned, 2 home runs is not going to cut it, Tanaka. You know we love you, though. We love you. You're my hero. I need you to do better next time. But for right now, you trash, my G.
You trash, son! And he set a bad tone for the series, too.
He really did, man.
He said,
we got swept because of him. So
Tanaka set a really bad tone for the series. I want to pick a batter, bro, but it's just so easy on the pitching side. Like,
just pick the offense.
I don't want. I feel like that's a cop out. Picking the whole offense,
except for Luke.
Yeah, you can't pick. You can't pick Luke Nukem. Seriously, the person. Fuck it, I'm gonna just go with Avilan, yo, bro. Fuck out of here, bro. Avilan. Bro, you know what? He been good, man. He been good, but you know what?
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
You are trash, my brother. Like, yo, you trash, son. My man, you came in, you made that game just. You just let it reach. Even though Boone made the wrong decision bringing you in, right? It should have been Chad probably to keep that game right there. You just fucking vomited the whole game apart, bro. You just let that whole shit go. Ottavino's runs came in because of you as well. Like, Ottavino's tight at you too. But Ottavino had his own shit that he had to deal with. But it's Avilan.
Cole.
You're fucking trash.
Cole is definitely tight. I know for sure.
Hell yeah. Oh, I'll never get over that.
Well, that was a Paxton game, right?
Yes Network cut to that. They played it so we could record it. Him warming up and falling on his ass off the mound.
He just set a bad precedence for the whole inning. A bad precedence.
No, that tells me that there's some D juju going on, because how you warming up when you bust your ass?
Yo, there's a hex on.
There's something going. Yeah, there's something going.
This is what I said last year, yo. So Kate Smith's rendition of God Bless America was a thing. We listened to God Bless America, Kate Smith's rendition. They removed that because they dug up some dirt and found out that she was racist. She had another hit song called Pickaninny Heaven, where she basically talks about like killing Negroes and sending them to heaven.
Jesus Christ.
Her ghost haunts Yankee Stadium now that we removed her 7th inning God Bless America rendition. She put a hex on this team. We got 30 IL stints in 162 games last year. If you pare it down and do the math, we got 10 going on 11 IL stints in 26 games.
Bro, we gotta serenade the stadium with Bob Shepard's voice.
I put a spell on you. We got a hex
to get the juju out.
Yeah.
Side note,
go to K. Smith and Babe Ruth and them. You know, it's ghosts in Yankee Stadium. They're like, fuck this
the lottery.
team.
The lottery is about to start real quick.
They said, wait, they said the fans can't come in.
Wow.
Fuck this team. They're not selling tickets to Yankee Stadium. Give me Gleyber's hamstring. The ghost is out there taking Gleyber's hamstring, Paxton's forearm, DJ's thumb. DJ swung the bat wrong. He swings the bat better than anybody. He got injured swinging the bat.
Bro, I want to see. Obviously, we could do it later, but I want to see the numbers with runners position with DJ on in the lineup.
Oh, his wrist
when he's not in the lineup because Jesus
machine
Christ, man,
activated auto.
Yeah.
Now, who's your Pinstripe Strong performer of the series?
Oh, this is easy. This is easy. Luke the 5'9", real easy. You got 5 hits, 3 homers in the series.
I know what I'm going to say.
Let's go. Nice and easy for me. Luke the 5'9", Luke Nukem. Let's go. You are the Pinstripe Strong performer of the series.
What did Luke do? Talk about the numbers, B.
All right, we'll talk about the numbers. I mean, the first game, the man goes, and he's still getting his walks, which I love. He goes 1 for 3, 2 RBIs. Definitely hits a homer in that game because he had a homer in every game, and he walked as well. So great job there. Second game, the game that we ended up losing, he was one of the bright spots in that game. Homered there as well. Great job, Luke the 5'9". Got 2 walks in that game, 1 for 2. Let's go. And of course, the last game of the series, Luke. There it is. 3 hits, 3 for 5, 2 ribbies, 2 runs scored, and of course he had the homer. Let's go. Luke the 5'9", Luke Nukem, dropping Luke Nukes.
Love it. So I go.
You go.
I go second. I'm gonna give it a Cole, man. I'm gonna give it a Garrett Cole. My man's got 10 Ks.
Cole World.
Yeah, man.
And he's pissed at Boone. And he screamed at Boone and he threatened his job.
And he screamed at Boone, man. He got shit in order right now, man. That's our ace. He's hot and cold right now. Only 6 innings, 6 and 2/3, 6 hits, 2 runs, 1 walk. But come on. And I know he gave up the 2 home runs there, but fuck it, man. You can't get 10 Ks. Pinstripe Strong performer by Chris.
Yeah,
that's my guy right there.
He's as cold as ice. Who you got?
This young man has raised his game. If you follow Pinstripe Strong on Twitter, you see the hashtag Hicks Hive. The Hicks Hive is alive.
Okay.
This is a guy that it doesn't necessarily show up in the box score, but he did have a triple. You didn't see that triple coming. You didn't see Hicksy putting a triple out there. He did that one. And watch that pimp walk. He leads the league in walks.
Yeah.
Number 31, patrolling center field. Hey, he's like the great value brand Bernie, dare I say. Got a brother on the team. I think he's a brother. Not 5'1", he's 3'1".
Yeah.
He makes plays with the glove. He gets on base. He hits. In the past, people were hating on him. I can't believe we signed Hicks to a $70 million deal. Hicks has played strong for us in the absence of Giancarlo, Judge, DJ. The Hicks Hive is alive. He made some plays with his glove, with his bat, and he's always getting on base, walking. Aaron Hicks, you're my Pinstripe Strong player of the series. Ooh. Underrated pick.
Man,
we have any what we call these guys? Any honorable mentions?
Oh, Nick Nelson for sure.
Gio Urshela. Gio with the glove and he hit a home run, and he has some other knocks in the series. But Gio's glove is stupid, yo.
Yeah,
we are
man,
blessed.
Gio's just fucking.
We are blessed.
I was gonna go with Gio, but damn, man. The guy had
Some of the plays he made that barehanded play today.
Mm-hmm.
That barehanded, pull it, throw it out of there. He had another snag yesterday where you just see the ball hit the web of his glove. Like, whoop, let me get that. Yeah. That's a god on the diamond. Gio the god. Honorable mention.
Yeah. I mean, the one guy on the other team that just surprised me, he's just fucking nasty, bro. Nick Anderson is unhittable. That guy is fucking illegal. Coming out of the pen for the Rays.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is.
Some guys. I told Heads last week.
That dude's unhittable.
Red Sox they're not even JV. Red Sox are the freshman baseball team. Yeah. When the Rays pull up, you're playing varsity level, and they're one of the top teams in the state. They're not playing with y'all. Like,
yeah, no.
Yeah, man. Definitely varsity.
They will smack you if you give them the opportunity to smack you. They will smack you.
Facts.
Brandon Lowe, Meadows,
Brandon Lau.
I said Lowe's.
He was on MLB Network talking about, when people call me Brandon Lowe, I don't even correct them. You know, it just takes too much time and energy. It's loud, but Brandon Lowe, I'm like, too. Yeah, that's me.
Yandy Diaz too, man. They showed out, man. They showed up and showed out. Not just with pitching, but also with the bat.
Facts. The Mets game and probably their series is going to be canceled this week because they tested positive for COVID. They got 2 players that tested positive for COVID. So, in all honesty, I think this whole series is going to end up being rescheduled because I think Cincinnati had one person test positive. Was it Cincinnati? Yeah, Cincinnati had one person test positive, and they canceled their whole series. They didn't play for another 4 days.
Yeah,
so
4 days, yep.
We'll see what happens there with that. But you know what I'll do? I'll clip apart. You know, we'll do the voicemails and whatnot, and then I can post that on Sunday, and you guys will have voicemails. If we do need to add from there, then we could add other voicemails as well. But guys, thank you guys so much for joining episode 100, man. Let's go for 1,000 more. Let's go. We'll record these voicemails right after, but so stay tuned for that as always. Like I always say, guys, make sure you do keep your pinstripes on. They say pinstripe strong. Let's go. Yankees! Tell them, Noah.
After the pod, it's the after party. Then after the pod, it's the after party.
Yeah.
After the pod.
Yeah, it's the after pod, after pod, after pod, after pod. So this is cool. You know, if you guys ever want to leave us a voicemail, 347-389-4898. Make sure you guys do that. Want to take some time to thank you guys. This is like part 2 of episode 100 because we keep it in 100, episode 100. So I want to make sure that you guys have your voice be heard because you guys are a part of this. So if you guys are in the chat right now, make sure you do leave a voicemail. And I'll do a giveaway on here as well.
Yo, did the Knicks get the lottery pick?
We don't know.
It hasn't started yet.
I think it started.
I'm playing.
Well, like the show started, but
tweets.
not the picks.
Yeah, hopefully they do.
They said it was 8:30. Yeah, I'm looking at it. Usually the Nets host this. This used to be in Continental Airlines Arena. Then they moved it to the Barclays Center. In regular life world, not this coronavirus world, not this digital shit. The Nets are usually like they host the draft lottery every year.
All right.
Hey, I gotta give the Nets credit where I can give.
Gotta give them credit. Gotta give them credit.
If for some reason the Nets don't get a top 3 pick, I'm trying to, I want them to get Cole Anthony. I don't know. I have a feeling about Cole Anthony.
Well, let's see. Let's see what's up with that.
Let's see what happens, man. So what's the first voicemail?
Oh, yeah, guys, before I get into the voicemail, this episode is, of course, brought to you by, because this is going to be posted as a separate episode. We're recording this together, but, guys, this episode is, of course, brought to you by Jomboy Media. Let's go! We keep it good. We keep it gully. Let's go. And we listen to you in voicemails. You guys are just as part of this and the growth of this from the get-go, ground up foundation, jomboymedia.com. I will be giving away 2 shirts. I'll give away 2 shirts in this as well. And we'll see what we'll do from there. But we got some stuff. All right. We do got a voicemail here.
Okay.
Let me get the first one going. Hold on a second. Give me a second. Oh, feel free to follow Pinstripe Strong. Follow the brand at pinstripestrong.com. No, Pinstripe Strong on Twitter and Instagram. What the hell? One day we'll definitely have that, pinstripestrong.com. And make sure you do leave a 5-star review as well, because we'll definitely read it on air. Okay. You ready for the first one?
Who's Keith?
I don't know, but we'll see.
Right,
Maybe he comes back.
No, let's do it.
What? What was it?
Let's do it.
What?
I said, let's do it.
Run that back now. Episode of Hunnit. Keep it curly. Keep it curly. Hey. Let's go. All right, guys. Pinstripe Strong podcast. What happened?
I said, do you mind if we smoke blunt outside?
Yeah.
Because
Bonus pod. So let's see here what is going on. First voicemail. You ready?
Yep.
All right, let's go here.
What up, guys? Cheers. I'm listening to the stream right now, and you just told me
Oh
to
shit! What the hell is going on with my? You see, this is where me and this system have a disconnect here. All right, let's.
So that's what I'm doing.
All right, here.
Sucks about Britain. Hope.
There you go.
What up, guys? Cheers. I'm listening to the stream right now, and you just told me to leave a voicemail, so that's what I'm doing. Sucks about Britain. Hopefully he won't miss too much time. Paxton is pitching super good so far. Hopefully he can keep that up. Last night sucked. It just felt like we didn't have the next man up mentality that we normally do. And I just feel like against the Rays this season, it's just always been the same narrative. We get out to an early lead, we cough it up, and then we can't capitalize late in the game with runners in scoring position. So hopefully we can get everyone back soon. They showed Aaron Judge running. He looked pretty healthy earlier. And hopefully we can just get the Death Star lineup back. But anyway, yep, go Yankees. Talk to you guys later.
All right, thank you so much for that. So Chris, did you hear? You heard his voicemail?
yeah.
All right, so that was Jack, by the way.
How you doing? Thank you for leaving the. I mean, it sucks, B. Because I felt like with every loss, it was like double the loss because we lost the game and then player.
Mm-hmm.
So it just sucks with everything. It feels like deja vu. Hopefully, it doesn't extend to anybody else like it did last year.
Okay.
But what I do want though, because sometimes and again, it's just the name of the game. But what I do want is like as we get everybody back, that the ones that are on hand, like Luke, like Frazier, keep it going.
Yeah.
How about?
The way I look at it is like, I get it with the Rays. The Yankees are now 1-6 against the Rays through the 7 games. They only got 3 games left against these guys, so the Rays already got the tiebreaker. I get the frustration. We want the Yankees to beat the Rays, and it seems like we're not hitting with runners in scoring position, and it does seem like they continue to keep hitting with runners in scoring position. So it's like, yo, what the hell's going on here? But like I said in the podcast in episode of Hunnit, I was just like, yo, we're missing our 1 through 4 hitters, bro. Like, I get it, you know what I mean? But and what's really infuriating, to be honest, is the bullpen giving up the runs, Chris, because I feel like that feels like that's our strength, and when that gets hit up a bit, and then we don't touch their pen, kind of like unless your name is Diego Castillo. We don't touch their pin, and they're doing NBA draft lottery. So if I have a crazy reaction right now, anyway,
I know, me too.
All right. Anyway, so yeah, I mean that's what I feel there. Oh, Keith is back. There you go, Keith. And because Keith actually has a dedicated voicemail here to him. So yeah, I mean, I think
My
that
ex?
yes. So
Screen that one, bro. Check that one before you play it. You already played it?
it's Jack. He always leaves a voicemail here. But
Word. What up, Jack? Young
so
legends.
So he was basically asking Keith, since because I know you guys disconnected. He was saying how frustrating is it, basically losing to these guys, and it just feels like we didn't have like a next man up mentality going up with these guys. But I was saying basically like we lost our 1 through 4 hitters, bro. Like and then we lost Britton, and then we don't know if that's the reason. No. Oh, fucking shit, man! These guys
Knicks,
never get fucking lucky.
The Knicks pick is in. They're number 12.
Number 8,
man. They never get lucky,
my stream
bro.
Is behind. My stream is behind. I bet you the Warriors get 1, bro. This is the way this shit's going.
Unbelievable.
Let the Bulls get 1. They're
hey man, let's see
All
what this new front office do. Let's see what they do with this. They might go for Cole Anthony. I'm telling you,
Yeah.
Cole Anthony.
So sorry, Jack.
It's alright, man. It's alright.
Suns pick 10. The Suns are gonna be tough. Eddie Jones works for the Suns now. He's in their front office.
Yeah.
My stream's behind. I'm seeing a Wizards pick.
So 14 is the Celtics. Oh,
Yeah, I just seen the Wizards pick at 9, the Knicks pick at 8. Y'all mad. And this draft is not it.
it's not it.
There's like a couple clear-cut guys at the top. But
Right.
Brandon Graham, most improved player.
I mean, maybe they'll do some type of trade and try to move up.
They have to try and finesse. You got the front office to finesse now.
Exactly. I'm sorry, guys. This is not a podcast for. Is that Steph Curry? Look at Steph Curry trying to get the number 1
I'm a baseball
pick.
fan,
Oh,
but I'm
God.
also an NBA fan and an
I
NFL
get
fan.
so
I'm pretty
pissed
much
off,
a fan
bro.
of all 3
Yo,
leagues.
if the Golden State Warriors get the
I
number
would get so pissed off.
Bro, I just said watch it be the Warriors. That's just how it's going to shake out. Warriors-Nets championship next year.
All right.
Finals. Warriors-Nets finals.
You guys ready for Jack's voicemail?
Yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
Keith, Joe's, this is Jack from DC, part 2 of the call. You don't have to play this on the show if you don't want to, but I just have to vent to someone. Gleyber Torres just got pulled out of the game. They showed him running down the first baseline. If he's hurt, I mean, I'm at a loss for words right now. I mean, like, there's got to be something in our, like, injury staff. Like, there's got to be something that's wrong with it because it can't just be a fluke. I know we hired a new staff and we got Cressy and everything, but, like, I mean, we got to if I'm Cashman right now, I'm having all the players in the hot tub. They're doing the stretching. They're doing, like, 4 different types of yogas. They're doing Pilates. Like, there's got to be a way that we can stop this because this can't be a fluke. It has to be something within the Yankees organization that is causing all these players to be injured. Like, maybe they're not taking stretching seriously or something like that. But I mean, I'm getting deja vu all over again. This is ridiculous. I mean, I know what's important is that they're all back for the playoffs, but I'm a little greedy too, and I want to see Judge hit the league in home runs, and I want to see Gleyber Torres have a great year and all this stuff. But it sucks, man. Hopefully we can just get healthy from the playoffs.
Luke Nukem has tied the best player in baseball for homers.
Yeah, root for Luke to be in the home run race. Jack, my man, Jack. Listen, these kids are starting to see it. These kids are watching the Yankees and they're saying, "No, this shit ain't right. Nope,
Something wrong
never
here.
seen this. Never.
Something's wrong.
This is totally different. This is beyond me." Listen, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, can't get fooled again. Something is wrong on the inside. Something is wrong. They said last year it was Stevie. They made Stevie Emeritus, Emeritus Morakovitz. They got a whole new training staff, right? They fired the strength and conditioning coach. Gleyber at 23 years old is running the first. He's coming up lame. Oh, hamstring.
Yeah.
Why is that young man not fully stretched, limber, ready for competition?
It's got to be a mentality thing. Something going on in the organization, the way that it's going on, because it's just no answers. And the Yankees were never like this before, so it has to be something that they did within recent years.
I'm sorry, yo, for these young kids whose favorite players like DJ, like Judge, like John Carl, like it hurts me for y'all because you want to see your favorite players play every day. when we were kids growing up, the Yankees were the Yankees. The Yankees played every day. They weren't on the IL like this. Maybe one guy go on the IL, then everybody else step up in that guy's.
It was a surprise when people got hurt. It was a surprise. I'm gonna be honest, unless you're Mark Teixeira, but it was a surprise.
I didn't really grow up with him. I was grown when he came through.
Yeah,
Teixeira, he did what he had to do in 09, and he gets a pass for that. But yeah, I feel bad for these young kids. Like, their favorite player is Judge, and it's like you're missing out on time to watch your favorite player tear the league up.
Right.
Yeah.
So exactly.
Well said. Well said. All right, let's see here.
Hey guys, what's up? This is Kane from North Carolina.
Kane,
avid listener to the show, huge Yankees fan. My day is dictated by how their game goes.
Facts.
As of right now, today against the Rays, the day game is not going good. I just got a question for you guys, and fucking he just gave up a bomb. God damn it. Okay, but
Why is on the call?
Okay, so I just got a question for you guys. Maybe you can help me. Okay, so if I'm a hitter and I'm batting 150, maybe 100, i.e. Gary Sanchez and Gleyber Torres. Okay, you got runners on second and third with less than 2 outs. Most of the time, no outs. Okay, the outs doesn't matter. You got an entire side, like they literally have an entire side of the field, like the entire side of the damn field, and they're trying to hit 6-run home runs. Like you're batting 150. 150. That is terrible. If I was batting 150 and I had an entire side of the field to hit, and I understand we want these guys to hit home runs, but fuck that, bro. We need RBIs. We need runs on the board. We need hits. Why don't these guys just take that? Especially with 2 strikes. Like you literally, like you don't even have to like hit a piss missile. You can just hit a little rollover, a little jam, little bullshit ass ground ball just to the right side. And even if you do hit a bullshit ground ball to first base, you're probably still gonna be safe at home because there's a reason he's playing first. I just don't get it, man. Maybe you guys can help me figure it out. Maybe I'll make the show shit. I don't know, but maybe you guys can help me because this shit is atrocious to watch. It makes the game damn near unbearable. You got a whole side. Not to mention you get 2 RBI. You get 2 RBI. You get an RBI sometimes like 4. Like what the fuck? I don't know. Maybe you guys can help me. All right, go Yankees. Appreciate it, fellas.
All right, my brother. Okay, let's go. Hold on.
I know he's from North Carolina, but what was his name?
Hold on a second. Kane. I just gotta say something to Kane. I just gotta say something to Kane real quick.
Daddy, chill.
All right, let's go. I get the frustrations, my brother. Got no problems. Got no problems.
The Timberwolves got the first pick.
I seen that.
Yeah. The second pick.
Yeah. Well.
Yo, D-Lo,
but Kane is all of us, yo. Kane is all of us. We frustrated too.
Yo, I get what he's saying. It's so frustrating because when Gary first came up, what was his claim to fame a little bit was how he was a catcher that was kind of spreading it around the field and he was hitting the ball the other way, bro. Like he had power to right center field. You understand?
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
So, and then you had Gleyber, a guy that could kind of spray it around. Like Gleyber should not be a shiftable player, right? Like he should be a guy that, and they kind of shift him over to the right side because they're seeing how they're kind of training, to pull. I get the whole 3-run homer. So sometimes, and when Gleyber's going good, and this way he has that nice little 2-strike approach where he doesn't even lift up the leg, he just goes the other way. I love to see that from Gleyber. Love to see that from Gary when they shoot the hole and they shoot the gap and all of that stuff. So they shoot the gap and all of that stuff. So it is good there.
Basically, what you see is these guys pressing. You see these guys trying to literally win the game in one swing. There's not that many guys on the Yankees that play that brand of baseball that is literally baseball, moving the bases, moving runners across the bases to score. DJ LeMahieu, Mike Tauchman. There's a couple guys on the Yankees that do that. They come up and they take what the pitcher gives them. They look for that kind of knock. Gleyber can do it. but he's been pressing. I think Gleyber thinks now at 23 he's got to be Derek Jeter. I think he's pressing too hard as a young man that's trying to carry the weight of the world on his shoulders. He thinks he's got to be king of New York in 2020. He does not. And then Gary at times is so arrogant. He knows how good he is, but then he strikes out because I think he just, he zones out and he chases pitches, and it's like he hit some this month and, this last couple of weeks that is like, that's the Gary Sanchez I know. But when you're talking about runners in scoring position, runners on second and third, Gary's coming up. He's trying to hit a 3-run bomb. He's not trying to hit a slap single to advance the runners. It just is what it is. It's not cool. We got to hope that, DJ gets healthy and guys like Tauchman, like I said, that play that style. Even Gardy can play a little bit. I guess Tyler Wade. But for the most part, this lineup is the Bronx Bombers. These guys are trying to bop. They're trying to hit it out.
Yeah. Hopefully – I get the frustration, like I said. With Gary, he's in there to hit homers. I'm going to be real. With Gleyber, he's just going to – I think that he, maybe that whole field approach. Because I think that maybe all of those homers that he hit last year also is getting into his head a little bit, right? And he feels like, now I'm playing catch-up. Let me just try to hit some homers here. So I get it. The rule of thumb is get him on, get him over, get him in. And you can't. The Yankees are getting them on because good on base percentage, but they're not getting them over and they're not getting them in. Okay, so they need to do that. So I get you. Thank you so much, Kane. Appreciate it. Next person here. Hold on.
How the fuck did the Yankees, with their $200 million payroll, get swept by a team with like a $60 million payroll? Shit, the Yankees B lineup should be better than the Rays A line. What the fuck is this bullshit? Huh? And not only that, when you lose 3 out of 4 in Tampa, what the fuck is this shit? Are you fucking kidding me, Brian Cashman and Aaron Boone? And Giancarlo Stanton is soft. Don't get it twisted. That's fucking soft shit. But what the fuck is this shit?
All right.
Jesus Christ.
But you know what? There's a key thing that you said in there, my brother. The lineup that's out there is not the $200 million, the $200 million payroll. It is not the A lineup, brother. It is not even the B lineup. This is the C lineup out there, okay? When you have your 1 through, tell me what team in the whole freaking, oh shit, the Lakers are about to play Blazers. What team in the whole league is going to lose their 1 through 4 players and still be like, oh, we're going to dominate anyway? I mean, it's not going to happen. And you just finally get Chapman back to finally solidify your bullpen, and now Britton's out. So it's kind of like you're trading pieces every single time rather than just getting pieces back fully. So this is not like the full, you gotta understand, I get it. A huge chunk of the payroll is Garrett Cole, and he's pitched well, right? But a lot of these kids aren't even making money yet, really.
I feel like
let's be real.
I feel like losing Canely is a much bigger loss than. I mean, we still have a great bullpen, but I feel like losing Canely.
Oh, absolutely. Hell yes.
Made things go out of whack a little bit.
Yeah, so I mean, I get it. And with Giancarlo was playing well when he was out there. And it's not like he doesn't want to, because you see the angst in his face. Because he's trying his best. If he was out there with the same body that he had last year, trying to figure it out, trying to play and still getting hurt, then it's like, yo, bro, you're doing the same shit. It's insanity. But he's actually trying shit to stay on the field, so you got to give him kudos for that, bro. And he should be back pretty soon. So we'll see in about 2 to 3 weeks.
I can't believe, as Yankee fans and as Yankee podcasters, we have spent this much time in the last year and a half talking about injuries.
It's too much.
Talking about players that are hurt. We have some of the best players in the world, and all we talk about is them being hurt.
Yeah, I know.
I can't with this.
Yes, I know. I feel you on that, Keith. Real quick, let me just give away a shirt. Let's see here. Heraclio just won in the chat. Heraclio, you just won.
Erase Leo.
Yeah. He said Heraclio. He said,
he called him last week like, yo, this is how you pronounce my name.
Facts. Heraclio, DM me, bro. Let me know which one of the shirts you want from the Pinstripe Strong store, and I'll get you for that. So that's on Twitch.
Get that Talkman TB.
Talkman tea. My man just want to keep
I
getting
need
Talkman.
the Talkman tea because
Yeah,
I used to
fact,
work at MTV and it's got the Yo MTV Raps logo in it. I gotta order that. I'm putting that.
I am Keith. You wasn't supposed to tell him that. Now MTV. All right, we'll see.
Mr. Wyatt.
we good. We good. I just made note. I need to order that
Mr.
because
Wyatt.
MTV is part of my lineage.
Right.
They actually had me in the meetings for Yo MTV Raps reboot. Like, you know how they brought TRL back?
Yeah.
And that shit was a dud. They were trying to bring Yo MTV Raps back, and I was in the like preliminary meetings. But I'm glad they didn't try that. There's no way to recreate that.
Facts. All right. Let's get another one.
Mike.
I want them to bring back the basement. BT the basement, man. That shit
Now
was
BT
fire,
the
dude.
basement, that can be done
That-
anywhere
that
they
can
got
be-
a studio and a couch. You know, like.
Sounds like the Joe Budden podcast.
Nah,
Nah,
but they don't spit. We need
They
people
don't
to.
do-
Oh, yeah,
we
yeah,
need
they
people to
don't.
get in the
We
in
need
the booth
spitters
and
and music
freestyle.
videos.
We need people to like hit us with bars we never heard.
You need people like,
Keith.
yeah. No, I was thinking about Funk Master Flex
it would
when
be an honor, sir.
I don't know why when I was thinking about Funk Master Flex when Funk Master Flex had a Tyler.
Funk Master Flex Night.
He had what was it?
Dipset.
No, was it Tyler the Creator?
Tyler the Creator said.
And he was like, "Why would he say that?"
He said some wild shit.
He's like Tyler the Creator's like. I'm
He said,
getting butt
"Whoa!"
sex for some wild butt necks looking for buff necks that want to have butt sex.
He was like,
Flex was like,
"Yo!" He was like, "Whoa, why would you say that? Why would you?"
Why would you say that? The way he sounded too, man. Because Flex be sounding
me and Funk Flex looking for buff necks that want to have butt sex. Flex was like, whoa, yo, I did not bring you up here.
He's like, "Whoa!" He stopped the whole music and everything. He's like, "Why would you say that?" And then he was looking at him like, "Huh?"
Yo, that shit is.
He wanted me to
That shit is
freestyle. That's the first thing that came to mind.
Oh my God, no, man, we off the rocker here on voicemail app. All right, let's see.
What's up, Joe's, Keith, Chris? Man, I am literally pacing outside right now after seeing some more injury news, man. I don't know what's going on with these Yankees. Every other team seems to be able to hold it together, and I don't know, man. Our boys just can't keep it together. Another blow with Gleyber going out, and now Paxton feeling stiffness in his elbow, something like that. I don't know. Where do we go from here? Do we have the depth to get through the season and the postseason with big guns on the sidelines? I don't know. I always got faith and confidence in my Yankees, but this is a big blow. Have a good one, guys. Always good listening to you. I'll talk to you soon.
Thank you so much for that. And
Thank you.
the Gleyber news, I mean, it was nice because they said it was more of a cramp. They said it's more of a cramp than what it is a actual like a strain. So it was nice to hear that it was more of a cramp for Gleyber.
Cramps, yeah, but you gotta eat bananas, yo. Eat your money.
Exactly. The stiffness in the elbow thing that concerns me with Paxton, and that would suck for him personally because it's free agent year. That would suck for him personally. You know, trying to come back from the back surgery as well. He needs a good season under his belt. So
All this means is that Clark Schmidt right now, he's waiting for the
oh,
trade.
Clark Schmidt.
Clark Schmidt's on his way because the thing is that Paxton has a history with injury.
Yeah.
This is his final year before he becomes a free agent. Not a good look, obviously, but Clark Schmidt's knocking on the door right now. So most likely they'll put him on the IL.
Question for y'all. Can I throw a question to the both of you?
Go ahead.
About Clark Schmidt. It is August 20th. Are you ready to push the Clark Schmidt button as soon as after we come back from this coronavirus break? Because right now, coronavirus games are going to be suspended this weekend. We're not going to play the Mets. We might go to Atlanta on Tuesday to play the Braves. But are you ready to push the Clark Schmidt button? A lot of people are saying, "Oh, they're not gonna bring Clark Schmidt up till the very end."
Yeah,
I think that's foolish.
That's dumb.
He showed us he could get outs, man. He showed us he could pitch.
And the
If
more
not now,
time, I gotta say this because we were talking about this in the office a little bit, but we didn't really hash it out. And I was like, I'm gonna save it for the pod. with Clark Schmidt, I understand the logic but behind not bringing him up until like what would be September call-ups, the postseason. This is not a regular year. The longer we wait for Clark Schmidt to face batters like Giancarlo, Judge, Voit, and Duhar, like he faced in intra-squad summer camp, now it's been 4 weeks since he's done that.
Yeah. He's not playing real games down there, bro.
What
like,
the fuck are we doing? Like, we saw him pitch against our A squad. We should probably get him going and not give him a month off that anything could happen to the kid. We're going to need him. I don't know. I was thinking about it. I'm like, yo, this isn't a regular season. There is no September call-ups. It makes no sense to wait. Bring him up. Let him take his lumps. Let him take his lumps against the fucking Mets. I don't care. But let him get used to being in the show so that when we get to postseason October baseball and we potentially need that kid, he's ready. I don't know.
I agree.
Maybe I'm looking too far ahead.
Hey, listen, man, and everybody's bringing up their top prospects. Casey Miz, Detroit.
Right. The Tigers about to unload their entire.
Seriously, the White Sox. I forgot his name. Dane, I think Dane, because they were doing like memes instead of Dame time, they were Dane time. For the White Sox, and he did pretty good, man. 7 Ks, Casey Miz, 7 Ks. Like, give Clark Schmidt a chance right now.
Especially pitching.
Right, that's what we need, man. This fucking opener shit.
I hate it.
I hate it.
Especially
what are we gonna do?
Bring up our pitching.
Exactly. Bring the guy up, man. Bring Clark. He's ready. He's hungry. You know what I mean? Put him next to Cole. That's a 1-2 punch that could be unstoppable.
Let him learn from Cole too.
Literally put him next to Cole and let him learn from Garrett Cole.
What best situation to put Clark? Because obviously pitching for the Yankees is always going to be that, the energy is always going to be high. Adrenaline is always going to be high. What better situation to put a young pitcher in than in a 60-game season and seeing how Cole manages that? You know what I mean? Because obviously Cole is always on. Just put him.
If I could be real about that, can I be real? Can I be real?
Be real, son.
Keep it 100.
I could see them saying, you know what? No Clark Schmidt. We'll put Mike King. Which, you know what? Mike King is good. Mike King's good.
Better.
But and I could so see them doing that. I would love to see Clark Schmidt. But you're gonna have to bring up somebody to fill up the role.
But they might do Clark Schmidt, Michael King type of thing.
Yeah,
I think they like Michael King.
Well, bring him up.
Long man. Bring Clark up.
Plus, we don't know what the hell's gonna happen with Hap too. Now the rotation is looking crazy right now. Now, if you really think about it, it's looking sick, like real bad. So let's hope things pick up from here going forward. So yeah, let's see. Bring up Mr. Schmidt. Let's see. We got another voicemail here. Hold on.
Oh, okay. The game's about to start.
Hey guys, just dropping a voicemail here. I think everybody's obviously upset about the sweep. To me, the more concerning things is the injuries. They haven't stopped. We're seeing this influx of injuries that's similar to what we saw last year. I think everybody thought that was behind us, and it's not. And then the bullpen management by Boone, in my opinion, has been questionable, at least during the Rays series. So those two things, more so than the sweep with the depleted lineup, I didn't really expect much offense out of that lineup. I thought they'd take a game, but the more concerning thing to me is sort of losing the game through bullpen management and the continuing injuries. Love to hear your guys' thoughts. Thanks so much. Looking forward to listening.
Thank you so much. And we definitely talked about the injuries, the bullpen mismanagement with Boone, and not using Chad Green in this entire series. I thought was inexcusable. You got him in. You got to get him into at least one game here. And I get that they script the whole game and all that shit. But sometimes you got to learn how to think on the cuff, bro, and deviate from the script. That's what I think. I don't know about you guys, but that's
yeah. And I hope we're learning how to do that from taking these hard L's right now. I hope these are tough lessons learned, because if you're gonna win in the postseason, you're gonna have to get crafty at some points. And if you're also gonna win in the postseason, you're gonna have to manage injuries, manage unforeseen circumstances. You're going to have to figure it out with what you got. And the Yankees are in great position to figure it out with what they've got, but you got to know how to play chess, not checkers with this shit. You got to be prepared at all times to deal with adversity. And I thought we were, because we definitely went through some in the past. So maybe this is just the first bump in the road. And since it's a 60-game season, there's one game every day, or one season every day, every game. It feels like it. I guess the weight of it is heavier, but like, I don't know. We need this break, and from this break, I think we'll come back and be better.
And you know what? Another thing, and I think somebody said, like I talked to you before the podcast, Keith, that they said that somebody was like, "Yo, you and Jimmy need to have a conversation, bro, because you guys are on two opposite ends of the spectrum." Jomboy looks at it like, this season, because of the amount of teams that are making the playoffs, are, this is like an extension of spring training and just getting you ready, like a prep work for the playoffs. And you're the opposite of that. And you know what? I agree. I understand what he's talking about with Jomboy. I understand what Jomboy is saying on that side, but I don't look at it like that. I think that the disciplines of today build up what you will be later on. If you don't have, how the hell am I going to expect the Yankees to hit with runners in scoring positions in the playoff, and be able to put together these kind of at-bats in situations that they're being put on in the daily when they're not coming through now in the regular season? I wouldn't expect them to really put it on where it's on in the playoffs and everything's on the line. I don't know that. How am I going to expect Aaron Boone to make the right decision and how to manage his ace the right way if he's not doing it in the regular season the right way? You get me? And then when you get into the postseason, what if you continually keep making the same mistakes over and over again? So that's why I think that you got to build, the fundamentals, the things like that, how you win a game. A team develops how their identity throughout a season, right? Same thing with basketball. Same thing with how do you win a game? What's your formula to win a game? Blazers, we're watching Blazers right now. They get into the fourth quarter, it's Dame time, bro. There's a formula to how you win a game, right? So that's the same thing with the Yankees. They, their formula is, of course, getting to the bullpen and things like that and managing the bullpen and doing all of those things. But you got to be able to develop your formula in all aspects of the game, whether it's how to hit, situational hitting, all of those things. Right? Not just only relying, the home run should be a tool in your toolbox, not the only thing that you rely on, but it feels like the Yankees just rely on that.
Yeah, and it puts us in shitty situations. The home run should be the tool that you use to blow the games open, not win you a game, right? When we have Judge come up, it's like, boom, blow this game open, give us a lead. We need to be able to play more small ball. We need to be able to just be more crafty. That's why I mentioned DJ, Talkman, even Gardy, Wade, some of these guys, like, figure out how to get on base, how to steal bases, how to run the bases when the ball lands in certain places, bars. I don't know. We can improve. We can improve. We can definitely be a lot better, and we will. Lakers gotta get a lot better too.
Yeah. When the Yankees get good, when they have all of their players back, let's hope that everything is going good, and we're not really having this conversation any longer. Next voicemail. Let's see.
What's good?
Yeah.
What's good?
Yeah.
Joe, Keith, and Chris. We just lost to the Rays. Fuck the Rays, because we lit as hell. We gonna come back. Even though this best game got postponed, we're gonna take this dub. Everybody can't stay healthy, but we're gonna be all right. 27 ounce. Let's get it, baby. Love y'all.
Love the energy, man. Appreciate it so much. Keep it going.
Say that. Copy.
Rex, B.
Next voicemail.
To me, I'm just feeling just very, let's just say, I'm just feeling surprised. Well, not really, obviously, but I'm just feeling annoyed and just not in a good mood, obviously. Although I'm not sure being a step rails, by the way, so in case if you're asking. But to be honest there, 2020 is just a freaking joke right now. Like, it's becoming a nightmare and a train wreck. Well, not just the Yankees, but mostly it's everyone else in baseball, because although obviously you're seeing a lot of other people have been getting hurt, obviously there. Just unbelievable, and I have no words what to say.
because even though, despite that we got swept by the Rays, I know it's bad and really tough to swallow, especially here at home. It's just not even good.
Yeah.
I just have no words. Even with those injuries that we're sick of there, it's just completely bad anymore. Like, do you think it's almost like something? Well, I feel like it's 2020 just doesn't even like people or something like that. And I feel like we just need to get out of that place. We just need to get out of there. But they just can't even go with the day without at least one injury in baseball, unfortunately, because 5 happened.
That's true.
Previously yesterday, another 5 happened today, including the ones there. So it sucks that we have to deal with this there, but still, we just still have to move forward, even if more of it happens there. So I'm sorry, guys.
Thank you for leaving the voicemail. My man said he did not have many words, but there were many words. And
sometimes you think you don't have many words, and then you start going. And
facts, right? And then
a bunch.
You
everything
always got
comes out.
words when you don't got any.
Exactly. But I get what he's saying, bro. It's not only the Yankees. The Yankees are getting an alarming amount of injuries, of course, but especially the pitchers. It seems like they're getting hurt a lot. I'll bring this up to you guys right now. This is another subject. You got pitchers right now that are going, what are they going to have? 12, I mean, what, at most, maybe 120 innings, right, this season? What are you going to do next year? Like, the ramifications of this COVID season is going to kind of carry over. Next year, you can't just go out there and just throw Garrett Cole for 300 innings. Are you going to go from 120 innings to just say, hey, throw 300? You can't just do that. You know, that shit could fuck up his arm.
This year fucked up.
You get what I'm saying? So it's like, it's there's levels to it. I hope MLB sees that, and they just don't try to say, like, if things get back to normal next year and we get to get back in the games and a normal 162 and all that stuff, hopefully they don't try to say, you know, they keep the expanded rosters or they expanded even more, because the pitchers getting hurt is a serious problem in baseball right now. And it's happening all over. It's insane, the numbers.
It's
not safe.
It was Mr. Wyatt that left the voicemail.
Heraclio?
Yeah.
Heraclio. This voicemail?
Yeah. He said I forgot to leave my name.
Oh, shit.
Oh, word. What up, Wyatt? I don't know why. I don't know why.
I think
I'm
his was
right
the other
there
one.
with you, bro. I'm right there with you, bro.
My bad.
My bad. No, I didn't mean to cut you off. Were you about to say something?
No. I was saying my bad. I don't know if it was this voicemail or the previous voicemail.
Oh, well, whoever was just speaking, I want to speak to, because they felt like, or I felt like what they said was what thoughts I had in my head. I'm just like, 2020 is trash. Can't believe we're still getting hurt. Like, this is a nightmare. One of my like primary nightmares was that I live this close to Yankee Stadium and I can't go to the fucking game. Like, I'm actually living that nightmare where like the Yankees are playing and I can't physically go into the stadium and see a Yankee game. My other nightmare is a continuation of last year, where at first we were like, yeah, next man up. Look at our depth. Look how good the Yankees are. Cashman. Cash rules everything around me. In Cash we trust. He's got backups and backups. He got Gio for cash considerations. Mike Ford, where'd they find Mike Tauchman? Now, this year, the nightmare that I've spoken on this podcast about us having the most talent we've had in a while, right? We went from a dynasty, and those guys aged out, and we watched us rebuild. We missed the playoffs a couple years, which is wild. But then we overspent for guys like Jacoby Ellsbury, Brian McCann, Carlos Beltran. Then we got to share out of here. And the next thing you know, these baby bombers do emerge, and they emerge quickly. We're like, wow, these young guys can play. We literally, like, you talk about teams rebuilding. We really didn't rebuild. We rebuilt the empire so fast. It's like there was maybe like dark ages for 4 years.
Yeah.
Maybe 4 years where the Yankees weren't that good. But now the Yankees are back to being one of the top teams in the league with the most talent in the league. And my nightmare is that all of this talent that we have, Judge, who should have been the AL MVP in 2017, Giancarlo, who was the NL MVP in 2017, on the same team with a DJ LeMahieu, with a Gleyber Torres, a Luke Voigt, a Gio Urshela. We got all of these guys that are ridiculous, but we can't get the lineup with all of these guys in it on a daily, weekly, monthly basis. That's the nightmare, that we don't actually see all this talent that we have together figure it out. But I want to say that like silver lining in all of this is we are going to figure it out. Like, we are going to figure out how to do this shit. It sucks right now getting swept by the Rays, but like, hey, that's part of the movie. That's part of the DVD, the World Series DVD. You need some peaks and valleys. Shit can't just be a fucking skyrocket to the top. The Yankees were picked to win the World Series, and that's how they did it. They won it. No. The Yankees got to lose to know how to win. They got to struggle a little bit, go through the same bullshit as last year and overcome it again just to get to the mountaintop. And that's what we got to do. 27 rings, 26 in a pocket watch.
26 in a
28 coming. Chase for 28.
You need the gray screen when everything is gray and goes wrong in the DVD.
Yeah, it's a great chapter right now. We're in this chapter. Summer's coming to a close. August is the Sunday of summer. The Yankees get swept at home, not in front of their home fans. Don't say that. The Yankees got swept at home, but not in front of their home fans.
Yes. Yeah. Well,
home
games don't mean shit.
In the Bronx physically, but none of us physically were in there to see it. So this shit, okay. Right. We're learning the game, okay? We're learning how to play this year with digital fans and tarps over the legend seats. And not that same energy that Joe's knows, that Chris knows, that people listening to this podcast that go to Yankee Stadium know what time it is. It's not that. But these guys are talented enough, they're going to figure out how to do it without us in there.
I'm going to be honest. If somehow, some way, they work away, and I don't think that they will, but if somehow, some way something happens, let's just say COVID disappears and things like that, and they allow fans into the stands in October, I'm going to tell you that right now, the Bronx is going to be a zoo because it's going to be a full season of pent up like aggression that's going to come out in the stands. That's going to be unbearable to other teams. And that's basically that's the 10th man, bro. Like, we the 10th man, and we can't express ourselves. Bro.
Shout out to the creatures, bro. Shout out to the bleacher creatures. Shout out to the season ticket holders. Shout out to the people that get to go to one Yankee game a year. Shout out to the people that come to New York and they live in Arizona or they live in Florida and they come to one Yankee game a year and they love it and they yell for the Yankees. They wear their player tees, their jerseys. We don't get to do that this year. We will get back to it eventually, and the Yankees will figure it out in the interim.
Yeah. That's
just going to be a zoo, B.
And shout to the Yankees on the West Coast that fill up Anaheim Stadium and fill up any stadiums that we go to on the West Coast too. All you guys.
Dodger Stadium last year. I love that shit. They said, "Let's go Dodgers." Then you hear, "Let's go Yankees," even louder.
Super loud. All right, let's see who we got here. We got two more. All right, let's see.
Hey, man, Yankees guy. What's your thoughts on the Rays beating the Yankees? As a Rays fan, you're a Yankees fan. I've been a Rays fan for a long time, but man, I know this season has been crazy because it's 2020. But I didn't expect the Rays with them on the Yankees this year. But you know what I mean, as a standpoint. But I got Yankees will be better than us. It's all the moves we'll be making and stuff. But last year, you know, the Rays and Yankees got cheated of the World Series last year because of Houston Astros.
Yes.
Cheated the Yankees and the Rays out of the World Series. Thanks. Peace. Bye.
All right, brother. So I think he's a Rays fan.
Yeah, he's a Rays fan.
I believe he's a Rays fan, and I know he's talking about the Houston Astros, how you feel like his team got cheated from the Astros as well, and he sounds like a Rays fan. So, I mean, listen, the Rays got a really good team, man, and I told people before the season, don't sleep on the Rays, bro. Like, that's the team to watch this season, man. Like, in a season like this, a 60-game season with no fans and all of that other stuff, and they got a really good bullpen. I said it before in the preseason, bro. This is a team to watch. This is the team you gotta be afraid of, bro. Like, you gotta be able to win your games against them. Yankees haven't done that this year. They're 1-6 against the Rays. So
disgusting.
But I feel what you're saying. If you're a Rays fan, like how you are, keep going through it. You said you've been a Rays fan for a long time. Stay there. Don't get discouraged. You know, you got a really good team. You should be proud of them. You should be happy with Kevin Cash and the way that he handles the team. He knows how to manage. He knows how to handle a pitching staff too. So that's the only thing I could really say about that. And hopefully we're meeting you guys in a really good, hard-fought playoff series to make it really exciting so that we can increase our rivalry, because we got something brewing as well, versus whatever the hell the Red Sox think that they have. So that's the only thing I'll say there.
Fuck the Rays, B.
Oh, shit, yeah.
Yeah, really, fuck all that. Fuck the Rays. I don't want to meet them in a series. When they come back to the Bronx in like a week or two, I hope we punch them right in the face. Like, it's personal.
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
They still little bro. They still little bro. When we can get back in the stadium, I'm going to spring training. I'm going to Tropicana. I'm going to the Bronx. They're going to hear me and see me at all 3 venues.
Facts, bro. You're not no Tampa Rays. You still the Devil Rays to me.
To this day.
Hey, yo.
To this day. To this day.
Baby Rays.
We're not friends, B. We're not friends. Thank you for calling.
No, we're
appreciate
definitely not friends.
Appreciate it for listening, too. All right, let's see.
For sure, man. For sure.
Who's next here? Last one.
Yeah, this is J-Rod number 1, a.k.a. Jesse Rodriguez. My question is,
LGM.
Do you think that come September, everybody's going to be healed from the IL? Everybody's going to be taking on starting the season? That's what I'm thinking. But come October, the Yankees will be in the playoffs, whipping that ass, excuse my language, but that's just how it is. So the Mets, hashtag cancel the Mets season. I'm tired of it. What causing to sell this team? And also, I needed to get your question on your take. If A-Rod was to run the Mets, what do you think would happen, and what would be your prediction? Later, peace.
Meet the Mets.
I'll let you guys answer first.
Messy as it gets. What up, J-Rod number 1? Big supporter, shows love on the tweets. He's also a gamer, so I think he'd be on the Twitch as well. I told you chill out with that Met shit, cuz that shit is weak. I really was looking forward to seeing the Mets this weekend. And I would love to see J-Lo and A-Rod and their, I don't know, partners, their group buy the Mets. I think this talk about who's buying the Mets has gone on for too long. If it wasn't Cohen, who was supposed to be the guy, like, then it should go to the like more glamorous pick. And I think that they'll have some energy. You know, what's good for New York is for both teams to be competitive, both teams to be an attraction, both teams to be popping. Like,
yeah,
you still little bro, you'll never be us. But I would love to see A-Rod, who is a former baseball player, former Yankee, a baseball guy, you know, take that situation over and, you know, lead the Mets maybe to greener pastures. But
get him out of the booth.
Definitely get him on Sunday Night Baseball. I cannot do it.
I'm done.
I can't listen to them call Sunday Night Baseball.
You know what this is going to turn out to be. Obviously, we know that Jeter is an owner of the Florida Marlins. A-Rod. The Mets are in the same division. They were coming up at shortstops.
Competition.
What happened? Exactly. What happened? Oh, like who's the better shortstop? Blah blah. A-Rod. So even when they were teammates,
it's forever on between A-Rod and
it's always going to be exactly. It's always going to be something. So is exactly what it's going to turn out to be. Who's going to end up, in the top of the NL division? It'll be A-Rod. It's not even. Is it going to be the Marlins?
Will it be A-Rod?
Be Jeter.
It's gonna be. Hello, guys. Thank you. Welcome to Sunday Night Baseball. It is now the New York A-Rods against the Miami Jeters, and we're going against the today pitching for the Miami. I mean, it's
exactly what's gonna happen.
Yeah, I mean, the one thing I'll say, they need new ownership. They need new ownership. That's it. The Mets need new ownership. They do, there's a lot of exciting stuff that people talk about with the new owners that actually want to spend money on a team. That's why I guess they want to pick the right people, and then they got to get approved by the board of governors. It's not so easy to buy a baseball team. That's why it should take so long, especially a big market team like the Mets. They want to build around the whole area around Citi Field as well, bro. Like, they want to make that shit lit in Citi Field, which I'm with, bro. They want to do like a whole plaza where even if you can't go to the stadium, you'll go around the stadium. You'll go to the freaking bars that are there. They want to make a whole row of bars in that whole parking lot where Citi Field used to be. They want to do a whole bunch of like different shopping stuff and bars and food, all that shit. So it's good for them. Hopefully we can get some stuff. And I agree with you. I think the Yankees are going to really hit their stride once September turns around and they start getting their players back, and hopefully people don't get hurt anymore. And I'm kind of interested just to see what the Yankees are going to do at the trade deadline, because I'm drawing a blank. I don't know what they're going to do, but I know Brian Cashman is thinking up some shit, bro. He always thinking up some shit. So that's it. But thank you guys so much for the voicemails. You guys are awesome. I wanted to make sure that we did record this. We stood on a little longer today, but it's all worth it. This is episode 100 vibes, and we probably may not have an episode this Sunday in terms of like a series to cover, so we might as well just have this, and we'll put this as like a separate ep that I'll drop on a different day. But thank you guys so much. If you guys want to leave a voicemail for a future ep, 347-389-4898. And before we leave, let me just give away another shirt. Metro, my man Metro in the chat. Metro, who always updating the score and all that shit. Metro, you just got a t-shirt as well. So DM me and tell me which shirt you do want, and then I'll see what I can be able to do for you.
Metro Boomin got some more.
Metro Boomin got some more. But thank you so much. Man. Thank you to Keith. Thank you to Chris for coming on for episode 100. Got some plans for you guys. You guys got anything you guys want to say before we leave?
We got some plans for the mods, man. We're planning something special for the mods. Still working on it, but we'll get back to it.
Yeah, mods in the chat.
It's gonna be worth it. It's gonna be worth the wait.
Facts. Join us on Twitch as the giveaways. We're on Twitch, and we're gonna have a jersey giveaway as well. We'll drop the contest rules for that probably tomorrow, because it wasn't gonna get done the way that I really wanted it to get done. In terms of giving everybody a chance, right? I don't want to just give it to only reviews. We're gonna do something different, more unique. So it's gonna be a lot better.
Facts. And Chris picks real quick right now. My bad, Keith. Chris picks real quick right now. What I'm listening to, I like my R&B, but Burna Boy drop some heat right now, man. He got an album twice as tall. Got that reggae. Burna Boy. Listen to it.
Burna Boy.
Fire.
Go ahead, Keith.
Yeah. If you want a shirt, if you want to rep the brand, if you want a Pinstripe Strong shirt, Jomboy Media shirt, jersey, just hit up Joe's, hit up me on the DM. Hey, I'm trying to get one of those. And we'll literally send it to you. I'll send it to you personally. We'll get it to you. Appreciate everybody in the chats. I still see people in the YouTube chat, in the Twitch chat. We've been on for like 2.5 hours, something like that. Like, I went to the store, came back, went and got dinner, talked to my wife, came back. We still was live, and I appreciate that shit. Yankee fans have Pinstripe pride. You're a Yankee fan. The Yankees are still one of the best teams in baseball. We trip over the bullshit, but there's some teams like the Royals where their fans are not even checking the score of their games. Right. Like, we're in it because we're in it to win it, and we're going to be all right.
Facts. Good. And well said. And the last thing that I'll say is look out for that Luke Nukem shirt, man. That shit about to drop like the nukes that the league leading freaking home run, unless Mike Trout hit a home run today. League leading at this point for the AL.
It's tied.
It's tied, yes. But he's tied for the league lead. Mr. Right. Luke Voigt. Luke Nukem, baby. Let's go. But thank you guys so much for joining. Appreciate everybody that leave voicemails. Thank you to Chris and Keith as always. And thanks to Jomboy Media for helping us, with this, putting this out. But guys, like I always say, guys, and we're running this back for the second time on the daily. Make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on. They say Pinstripe Strong. Let's go, Yankees! Tell them, Noah!
Thank you, the Pinstripe Strong Army, hanging with us. You guys are great, man.
Woo!
Missed you guys. Missed you guys, B.
Appreciate all of y'all. I'll have this out tomorrow. Make sure you guys subscribe to the podcast, give it a listen as well, and the voicemail podcast and all that stuff. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with us. People that want t-shirts, hit me up in the chat on the side, and I'll see. Let me know about the size, your size, and whatnot, and we'll coordinate something. Metra, don't forget to do that. All right, guys. We'll see you guys later.
We out of here. Yo, episode 100. Good shit. Good shit. Let's keep building, keep working. Pinstripe Strong. We out here. I will catch y'all very soon.